Hey, welcome YouTube. It's another coworking video, Friday, June 23rd. Just here's a disclaimer on the screen. Make sure you read it. Just know what we're about. This is fast and loose and unpredictable. So if you want something better, go someplace else. On that note, we are back to doing kubectl-config, and I actually did another video earlier and I threw it away. So this is the new one. This is I can give you an update of what we did. So we made we forked out another repo. GitHub.com's rdbxrob/kubectl-login is the original repo, but and we're factoring some stuff out of that after having discovered how to properly deal with a kubeconfig file. And I don't know how much I'm going to make about that. I might make a video just about how to deal with the kubeconfig file. Maybe I'll just copy and paste out of this video here. So, but suffice it to say, we made a new repo called kubeconf. This is rdbxrob on GitHub /kubeconf. And within this is a really great plugin that you can use today if you have Go installed. I should probably make a release for this right away so everybody can start using it. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that. But let me just show you why you want it. So, so the first thing to do an install using Git, if you have Go installed, is you go install github.com rdbxrob /kubeconf/cmd/ kubectl-kubeconf, which, in case you don't know, is the standard naming convention. Anything named that, kubectl will find in the path no matter what. At latest, which is, some people don't know this, but you got to have at latest to do an install these days. Once you have that, now you have a kubectl kubeconf installed into your Go bin, wherever you've established that to be. Go bin is mine. Mine is in my local bin. It's up to you. It doesn't matter because that is in the path. Kubectl kubeconf. So that's how K, which is which K. My K command is just kubeconfig. So K, I can now call kubeconf, right? And as you can see, I get all of my local. Nobody needs to worry. There's no docs information under here. But as you can see, this is this beautiful file that represents the universe. Pipe that to JQ to make it pretty, and make it. And then we have all of my kubeconfig information as JSON, as is loaded according to the default rules used by the client-go clientcmd API package. So we're using exactly the same, literally the same code that kubectl uses to load, and therefore, and by the way, this is no basis. It has some similarities to what actually lands into the kubeconfig file itself, but as you can see, it's vastly different. It has a map. It actually implements the data model of the standard official Kubernetes config object. So just like we have deployments and we have deployments and pods and config maps, there is a standard Kubernetes object a lot of people don't know about called config, and that is what is represented in this JQ file, in this JQ output, as opposed to what is represented in the kubeconfig file, which is a sort of version of it, but it's a legacy that has things like named context, for example, instead of maps, which are lists that have names as opposed to maps. If you don't know what I mean, just go look. So for example, under clusters here, we have dev. This is a map, right? The thing that's nice about that is you can pipe that in. You can say, I want to see everything for about cluster.dev. Wouldn't that be nice if you could do that? Well, clusters.dev. Isn't that cool? You can see what file it goes into and everything. Let's actually make this more interesting. So kubeconfig equals temp conf1, which I have added, and then I want to add my standard one as well. So .kube /config. So the default behavior for kubectl is to, if you have a kubeconfig environment variable, to use that as the truth, and this is a path list with either colons or semicolons depending on your OS, and that has all of your kubeconfig files, and the ones that are first win, right? So why does that matter? Because if I go like this, you can see, if I pull up all my contexts, you can see that I have if I were to just do if I were to do the same exact kubectl command here, and just do a config, right? If I do config get context, very popular, you can see that it combines the context of both config files into one. But the key takeaway here is that prod exists in both places. So the only way to see which one wins is to use this plugin that we just released, because this will show you this other exported information inside of the underlying config object, which includes the location of origin, and that points to what file it came from. You can see up here it came from temp.cfg, right? Now, if I change this, and if I change this to just be this, for example, right, you'll get a thing. And if we change it, if we get rid of it, it'll just use the default in the home directory, which is this one. So it combines the two together. The problem is that there's prods in both of them, and when you want to debug, well, which prod wins, or which duplicate wins, that's where this plugin kind of shines, because it does show, and that goes for clusters, contexts, and users, otherwise known as auth info. In fact, if we show the auth info here, it'll show it as users, right? So you can see these are all my login tokens. These are my ID tokens on my local cluster. Nobody need to worry. This is all localized. So that is the introduction to this kubeconfig file. Let's actually dive in and see the absolutely minimal code that took me 2 full days to research to get right, because of the lack of documentation and everything. So the thing that we're actually displaying is something called a api.Config object, which is an supported API element. So that is absolutely standardized. And we wrap it so that we can display it as JSON down here with a JSON, and then we can marshal it. We created a FMT stringer interface to automatically display that as JSON. So any of the kubeconf.config objects which wrap api.config have implemented FMT stringers, so you can just print them and they'll always be JSON, flattened JSON. So and here's the magic though. So let me break down this magic now as in a summary after we now figured out how to do it. Yes, it's a horrible path. We're not going to slam on the Kubernetes team today. I do it all the time. So in order to get the way that those files were combined is documented in kconfig help. If you read it here, you can read it. Okay. So this is what happens. First of all, a kubectl will look for a kubeconfig flag if it's set. You cannot set this flag if you use a plugin, by the way. Let me show that really quickly. So I can do this. I can say kconfig dash. Actually, I can even put it here in the front. It doesn't matter. Kubeconfig, which I don't know why you do it, but you can. And you can say I want temp conf1. Most people would just set the environment variable, right? But there is a parameter that does it. So, and then you kconfig get context, right? So it can't be before that. It has to come after. So let's do, whoopsie. That actually might be right. Yeah, there we go. So you can put it there, right? But you cannot use --config with plugins. So the plugin kubeconfig or kubeconf won't work because it does not see the flags. And as soon as I move the flag after kubeconfig over here, then it has to be, it's up to the plugin to parse that environment, that argument. And I would have to implement all of these standard options in order to support it. So we don't do that. So we don't do that. We'll support -h eventually, and so we can say, hey, this is all we support. But when you're dealing with a plugin, you don't get all that, right? But most people are never going to do that anyway. Most people that are going to want to do, well, that was kind of weird, but most people are going to want to do this are going to do this. They're going to do kubeconfig. I mean, this is a standard thing you'll see people type, right? They want to change it. Very, very standard way to do this, right? Because this works in both cases. Config get context. So that is the standard way to do this. And by the way, that method also works with the plugin, right? Oops. that also works with the plugin. Why does that work with the plugin? Because, and right to JQ, that works with the plugin. And so this is more likely what people are going to be doing, right? They're going to be doing this kind of thing. They're not going to deal with that dash kubeconfig. But I just wanted to talk about that really quickly because we were breaking down the rules for how this gets parsed. So the second thing it does is it looks for the kubeconfig environment variable, which is what you should definitely use. All standard documentation will tell you, in Minikube or whatever, will tell you to point your kubeconfig to /etc Kubernetes, whatever, and that allows you to log in using the client credentials versus any other OIDC or stuff you might set up later. These paths are merged. So this is really, really important. This is why you should never, ever change anything in your kubeconfig file without using the kubectl command, because it will change the wrong thing depending on how you've set up your kubeconfig. So kubeconfig knows where that stuff lives, as we just demonstrated by path of origin or location of origin. And if you try to go in there and just dabble with it and change it with using VI, you might actually make a duplicate of the same thing, which will cause your kubectl to crash. It will never run again until you fix that syntax error, and it doesn't fix it for you. So the way to avoid that is to actually use kubectl to set everything, to set and to view if you want to. And if you want to supplement the view, which is pretty limited, if you want to supplement the view, -o.json, right? If you want to supplement, if you want to supplement the view with, which is this looks like a kubectl file, and you'll see it's got a list here instead of a map for users, right? So if I were to do -o JSON, we could then go pipe that to jq.users, and we get an actual list, right? We get a list here. Now, if I do the same exact thing, exactly the same thing, and I use kubeconfig instead as the plugin, I get a much better view of the universe, right? Because now my view of the universe has all of the stuff that's in there now. Of course, it's you see what it did now? It actually didn't just give me the list. It gave me everything. So you see how that redacted the token and the other one didn't, right? But what I'm trying to show you here is that one is a list and the other is a map, right? The other thing that's cool about this is if I want to just look at user dev, I can't do that with view, but I can with config because it's a map. All right. So if you want to do things, you might want to get this plugin. It'll help you out. And that's all I have to say about that. So the rest of the day is going to be me, fixing this up. And creating a binary distribution. I think I'm going to go ahead and make the distro right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I have a build command in the other kubectl. But the reason is because I want to give people the binary if they don't want to do Go, if they don't want to install Go to use it. So copy kubelogin build to here. Let's edit a build file. We're just going to build for Linux, Darwin, and Windows. For now, and we spent some time talking about how the safest way to do this. Which is really the only safe way. Using parameter expansion is not as safe. I just covered that yesterday. If you want to watch the video, go on that. It should be up by now. Anyway, so let's go ahead and build /build. It's going to make us a dist directory. Comments not terminated. Oh, whoops! I got problems. I got compile problems somehow. So this is my example. We need to just drop that example for now. Yeah, we're gonna drop that example for now because we need to do. Yeah, we need to do a full test. I need to move this ticket over to the other one. Issue view 18. All right. Add that there. Close 18. All right, so just moving some issues over. YAML method to kubeconfig, close. GH method, GH shoe comment on 12 on 19. It turns out YAML flattens all the keys and doesn't deal with certificate authority data correctly. So leaving just JSON. Close 19. Issues, showing a cache standard error. Yeah, we need to fix that. Fix multiple file listing kubeconfig as critical security. Yeah, close that. GH issue comment on 16. I decided to model functionality. Decided to use exact same code that kubectl does with its default rules. Yep. Close 16. Issues. Duplicate context names. We don't need to do that anymore. So that stuff has all been moved over. So it's now here. Let's see. Git kubeconfig. Git commit -m chore move clean out. All right, what else we got? Git build. We need to add a .git config. Ignore for dist. Dist. Git add. I mean, I think that's good. We should actually create a release pusher as well. Yeah. We could actually write that into a release script. Let's do that really fast. We can write that into a release script. Let's do that. Let's actually add this first. Let's see. Issue add build. We did that. So I want to set the default rules on main to have a clean history, but you know, I'm gonna go do that right now. I'm gonna save this and then we're gonna lock this branch down. I'm gonna use PRs because I need to get in the practice of doing that. I don't know what to do here. Git add -p. Yes. Git status. Git add build. Git commit -m. Chore. Add build script. Git push. Close to. Git status. Issues. We need to come back for that. So yeah, we need to lock it down. Lockdown commits to main force PR process. I wish I could make this my standard, my default. Is there a way to do that? Change default GitHub repos to have main locked. Change the head pointer directly to server as well. I don't think you can set this from the command line. You might be able to do the GH tool though. Let's try something really quick. So GH repo create. Enable issues equals false. You see this? Disable issues in wiki. Enable wiki equals false. See, I think there's some stuff that we can pass to this that I want to look up. GH repo create help. I think we actually just did that and we didn't get it all. See the project. Subcommand help. What? There isn't a subcommand though. Or you can read the manual. Let's do that. CLI. Let's go find create repo. Repo create. Create name flags. To create a repository interactively using repo, public, private, or internal. I do that all the time, but I just do public by default. Plus clone to clone any repo locally. So that will prompt you if you don't do that. Create repo by existing, specify the source. By default, remove remote repo name will be the name. Pass push, commits to the repo. Add readme. Add a readme to the repo. Clone. Description, disable issues, disable wiki, get ignore. Homepage. Include all branches. If you're using a template. Internal, make a new repository. Internal, no. License, private, public, push, remote, source. DB grant access, template. Now, it doesn't look like you can change the configuration properties. It doesn't. I wonder if there's like a... Is there like a repo config? No, it's just list. Okay, so it seems that you cannot lock down a GitHub repo from the command line, which is fine. We just wanted to know that. So we're gonna go into kubeconfig and we're gonna lock this down. So I mean, we could change this really quick. Yes. Kubernetes. kubectl. JSON. What else? Do. API. ClientCmd. All right, that should be enough. Save changes. All right. For example, usage. Yep, it can go to main. Let go. We're going to get rid of that. We're not going to do that. Load kubeconfig. It's ridiculously simple. I don't. You know what? It's hours and hours of research to find the simplest possible solution. I'm so glad we did it. Yep. Okay. So before we lock this down, though, let's clean up the README a little bit. We should directly link to that. I think I can do that. I might not be able to. Main.go. I think I can do that. We're not going to lead. We're not going to do this anymore. So, yeah. Yep, that's it. That's all she wrote. I mean, we could support -- help. No, we don't. I mean, it's going to be really obvious when they run it. So, we really don't need anything else. We really don't. All right, so that should be out. This link should go straight to the main. It didn't, damn it. Why doesn't it go straight to the main? I don't like that you cannot link to things. That's kind of annoying. Okay, it worked. Good. Good. It would send a refresh. Okay. So this is so stinking simple. People are going to love this, man. Yeah. So I need to go approve this. ticket. Let's take a break. Here's some music. I just had a review request come on at GitHub. I got to go redo it a little bit. I'll be right back. I had a teammate just commit a ton of lines of code to a shell script I wrote some time back just to convert tab indentation, space indentation to tabs. They added tabs to all the shell code. I don't know what to say to that. The reason they're doing that is because they're using a shell linter tool that actually changes this into a tab. Yeah. I know that shell, you can make a strong argument that shell indentation is supposed to be tabs because of stuff like this, right? EOM, right? Something EOM, right? But if you want that to be indented, if you do dash, then the only way to do that is to, this has got to be a tab, like an actual tab. Like an actual tab. I'm going to show you. Tempo. So, yeah, so if you have echo eom something, right? That oops, cat. Sorry. Cat something, yeah? And set list. You see that? Now, if you wanted to get rid of those spaces, so you're like this, right? So the only reason to do this is a lot of people will want to indent something and they'll want to put a tab there and they'll want this stuff to be kind of mixed over like this, right? Which you can do. It's all nice. It makes it look nice, but it only works if you use tabs. Set no T, set no tab. Is it TS? I think it's TS. No tab. Damn it. I forget what it is. WS wrap scan. Damn it. What is it? I forgot. I can't remember what it is. I should know this. Smart tab. Smart indent. List tab character. Nope. Expand tab. ET. Yeah. I got it backwards. Set no ET. Tab. Set list. Now it's a tab. See that? Now watch. See that? That only works. That's officially part of POSIX shell. And some would say that is enough to make it the standard. If you do that with spaces, that won't work. Will not work because it just keeps catting. It doesn't know where the end is. But tab, it'll work. And so, you know, so the people argue that you should do that as a tab, as a thing. Now, if you want to do like shell linting, which I don't use anymore, I used to. There's a plugin that'll do shell linting for you automatically, which I used to have, and it would auto lint my shellcode, so it would just line it up and everything. So linting shellcode. The problem with it is overzealous. Shell check doesn't do it. So you need to have, I forget the name of it. It's been a long time since I used it. Shell check's all cool and all, but you know what you could actually do is you could have shell check run every time you save a shell script, which is great if it has it. I should probably add that, which is the way you want to do things, frankly. Yeah, you should automatically run shell check, and you should automatically lint if that's what you want to do. Yeah, I hate lint. Always clogs up my driver. Lol. Shell check does not lint, as far as I know. I don't think it does lint. It's not linting. It's not. I suppose it's linting. It's not. Linting includes formatting as well, usually, in my mind. So that would be a no. Run shell check against your broken script. Debugging error, shell check something. Important splitting your variables. No, it's just the warning. Okay, so yeah, so technically, I guess it's linting. Formatting is what I was looking for. Auto formatting with like a PLS, like an L. I don't think you can use it for formatting. Find and fix scripting bugs. SHFMT is the one that everybody uses. This is the one everybody has always used. Yeah. And it actually changes those things into tabs. So that's why that's happening. So if I do sudo apt install fmt, but my teammate is trying to sneak in use of sh shell formatting for all of our shell scripts without us having a conversation. And I'm okay with it as long as the team is okay with it, but committing an extra 60 lines to a file just because you want to change the spaces to tabs without a conversation is not okay. It's not okay to me. That's kind of cheating, actually. Can't find it, apparently. That's weird. It's a snap. I'm not installing a snap. How is that not in one of the standard libraries? Oops. I can't believe that's not in a standard library already. Echo way more spaces. Let's from it. Yeah. Except bugging the input shell script as follows. Here's the code. Using a two-space indent with SSH using the -I option. Take one level further, indicate SSH that we would like to use indent tab width of 2 spaces instead of full tab. I always write code using 2 spaces and indent tab and use additional space when the command on the next line is closed. Over 10 years, I've found that 2 spaces would be better personally and share projects ideal. I agree. Everyone and every project define their own syntax, but note that if you have a large 8 spaces tab, this is an example above, your code will become harder to read. So you can actually change it with -I to not pick up on deliberate. It does make, yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's move back to something more valuable. I have to get up though. I'm going to take a quick break. On YouTube, you'll never even know what happened. We are back. I added some IRL biking to Charlotte tonight, so we'll be doing that tonight. If anybody wants to check back in, I'm going to go ahead and put that up on YouTube as well, and probably keep the music out of it. But we'll do some downtown cycling, urban cycling with traffic and everything. It'll be fun. It is Friday night. Give you something to look forward to. Had a nice espresso. Hopefully you had yours. We're back to building this. We got rid of our build. You excited for cycling? Nice. All right. I'm going to turn down the... Actually, I'm going to leave my chat on my phone so I can hear it. Even if it might annoy people a bit. For that. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit later. All right, so I think I got everything charged up. I hope everything works. Last time it didn't, so I had to cancel. But all right, issues. Should not catch the let's see below context name. This is all config. We're not doing that anymore. I gotta clean up some stuff here. Let's don't need that. That's gone. This is gone. That's gone. Don't need this anymore. We do need this though. Oh, no, we don't. We don't need that. We don't need that. We got our kubeconf. That's the main one. Right, and we're in the kubeconf test. Wait, what? That's weird. Oh, no, we moved this out of there. That's why. Yeah, we don't need that either. Yep. In fact, let's go back. Let's go to kubeconf for now and finish this guy up. I'm going to open up a tmux in here. So we're just working with this directory. Let's just like totally vet this thing. So that's true. We that where's that? So spelling works. We have a kubeconfig, I think is solid. I don't think we need to do anything with this. I think it is totally solid. Config reps client code. Load returns a kubeconfig struct. JSON appends context as JSON. Yeah. All right. And what else we got? Let's see if we can finish this whole thing at 30 minutes. I think it's done, actually. I'll install that CMD. That works. We already cleaned that up, right? That's already clean. Saw me do that already. Okay, so no output there. We don't need to do it. It's okay. You tested to make sure it works again. Kubeconfig. Send that to JQ. Just give me the clusters, let's say. Just give me the clusters. Give me the keys to the clusters. How about that? I want to do that. Should we do this? Oh, wait. Dot clusters to JQ. Wait. Keys. I love JQ, by the way. There we go. So, nice. All right, so that's working. I don't think there's anything else there to do. It's just, we were going to do like a full-blown test of lockdown commit submit. Oh, right. That's why I made an issue for that, because I can't remember what I was doing. That has to be done from the GitHub interface. Kubeconf. We're gonna go lock it down. I docked some stuff before. Hopefully I won't dock anything this time. Go to the branches tag, and we're gonna add protected branch. You haven't protected any branches. Add a protection rule. We were playing around with this the other day, and I didn't. So I should get better at this. We just want to protect main. Branch name pattern main. Require a pull request before merging. Require approvals? No, we don't care. We can have them, but we don't require them. Definitely require a pull request, though. Require status checks? No. Require conversations? Yes, let's do that. Sign commits always. Linear history always. Lock branch? No. Do you bypass the settings? No. Do not no. Do not allow bypassing above settings. The above settings will apply to administrators and custom roles with the bypass branch permissions. The above settings will apply to administrators and custom roles. Yes, we don't want admins even to do this. We don't want anybody to do this. Allow force pushes? No. Allow deletions? No. Great. Use my security key? Yes. I hope it doesn't dump anything, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it. And I don't want to throw away another video. Some would say this is kind of dangerous to just stream your desktop, which I regularly do for the betterment of humanity by watching me fail. You made round 2 of the interview? Nice. Well, that says a lot already about your, you know, statuses and stuff like that. Good to know. Good deal. Close to. Yeah, good job with that. It's scary interviewing, man. I know. It's funny. I'm older. I'm not as scared because I know I'll get something. But, oh damn! I closed two. I didn't mean to. Issue. Open to. Reopen. Yeah, that was a mistake. Close three. We did three. Okay, so I closed the wrong one. Full test coverage. We're gonna do that eventually, but we really don't need it. All right, so I already added the build. Wait, what? What did we change? Oh, I added just for the comment documentation. Yeah, whatever. Damn, I'm gonna have to watch. I can't commit watch. Git commit kubeconfig. Failed. God damn it. This is why we were doing PRs. Check it. So I think I do a GHPR recreate. We're gonna push the kubeconf. Where should we push the main branch? Oh wait. Never mind. I gotta make a new branch. A derp. Git clone, like git branch. Git checkout branch. Switch apparently is thing to do now, but I don't think it makes a new branch. It does. Create and switch to a new branch. That's the new normal. Yeah, that's the new normal. Git switch. I'm gonna start using it. Git switch -c. Shrub. Docs. All right, that did it. So now what we do? We already added the commit to the other thing. That's the problem. So this is a thing that I do all the time that I have to figure out how to resolve because it's super annoying. Because I have already committed to the main branch, right? Actually, I think it's already there because it copied it. Yes, so I think we're good. Damn, that's all I have to do is make a new branch? Holy shit, I think I just realized something. PR create. Yes. Docs. Yes. Submit. Yep. You know what's really cool? You want to see something really cool? If you want to check out a PR and see what's up with that, you can be in the branch. So I already created this branch, right? Let's say I remove it. Let's say I do git switch main. All right, so now I'm back in main, right? If I do git, I'm going to delete my local branch because I already pushed it. Yeah, I already pushed it. So, right? I think I did. Let me check. I mean, it's a small thing. If it didn't take, I don't care. Yeah, if you go to pull requests, so this is technically not another branch. It's a pull request. It's totally different. And so what I'm trying to tell you, I had this problem the other day. I was like, I wanted to see somebody's PR. So I can do this. I can say, get branches. Oops, branch. Shows them all. So branch dash d RDBX rob dash docs. Let's pretend like there's nothing there, right? And this is something cool. Git fetch, right? That's not going to get that branch because it's not a branch. It's a PR. Pretty sure. See? PR is not a branch. A PR is made from a branch. A PR is not a branch. That's the thing that I learned. That's pretty obvious to so many people. But to me, a PR is in no way... You can... If somebody makes a branch in order to create a PR, but as far as the rest of the universe is concerned, that PR never becomes a part of the Git repo in any capacity for anyone else until it gets merged in. It seems obvious, but it's not. So if I wanted to see that, I can't just git branch switch, obviously. I mean, I have to do git PR. Check this, though. This is what's really cool. So I can do git PR list, and that'll show all the PRs. Let's say git PR checkout, I think it is. Is it clone? I forget what it is. Get PR. No. Oh, GHPR. GHPR checkout. View. No pull request found a bunch. Okay, get checkout. So you can check out, and it'll check out the latest one if there's only one. So it's PR1, right? GHPR list. GHPR view for. GHPR checkout for, and it gets you the local branch, and now you can see exactly the changes that are going to happen. You can go look at them all and see what's different, etc. And you can say, yeah, I approve this. And you can say GHPR review comment. Looks great. Submit. GHPR review. Approve. Review body. Nope. Submit. Yes. Can I approve your own pull requests? Damn. Well, that makes me sad. Can I remove my own pull requests? I imagine I can. I'm curious. Yeah. I'm going to copy that kubeconfig to tab, so because I want to see if I can actually delete my own PR from the command line. I've never done it. Reopen view status. Status. Up to date, created by you. Current branch. Up to date. I want to remove my PR. Close. Can I close it? Yeah, I can say I don't want to use it anymore. I don't think you can ever actually delete it. I think once you create a PR, it exists forever, which is important. I mean, people need to know this. Right? So I can close my own PR, apparently. So here it is. It's now closed. Wow, they updated dynamically. That's cool. Looks great. Closed with unmerged commits. And you can go ahead and delete the branch, which is interesting. That's interesting that you didn't do it by default. Can you close with the delete branch? Oh, -D. If I put a -D, it would close it. Interesting. Okay, well, that's fun to know. All right, delete branch. We don't want that thing laying around. Alrighty. Well, funny thing is I actually have the branch here. So if I had closed it, would it have kept it? You know what I'm saying? GHPR create. I wonder if I can create another PR from the same one I just did. Seems like you can. GraphQL head SHA can't be blank. Base SHA can't be blank. No comment between. Head ref must have something. Damn, it did not like it. Well, there you go. Get switch main. Yeah, your wrench is ahead of main by 2. Damn, rebase problems. Now, yep. That's because we have a different branch. Yeah, that's actually, I kind of did that on purpose. Yep. GH, I wonder if you can get delete. No, wait. Get branch -d main. Calendar delete main branch. Get switch. RX rob docs. And are you sure you want to remove it? Yes. All right, so get fetch. Get branch. Oh, it didn't get main. That's weird. I didn't. That's weird. Get. Was main not up there? It has to have been. That's interesting. Get fetch. No. Get switch main. I was gonna say I don't have a main. Wait, what? Branch main set up to track remote branch main from made a new one. Get status. Get pull. Already up to date. What? Oh, and this doesn't have to. Oh my God, that's a good way to clean it up. Wow. Okay, that's good to know. Get branch. All right. Alrighty. Yep. Can move. Get branch -d RDX rob docs. It's been merged. Yes. We want to do that. -f. Get branch. Alrighty. Now we're going to make a PR. So get switch-c RDX rob /docs. And this is a new one. And then we're going to say, we're going to copy temp KUBECONFig to here. Status commit -m KUBECONFig. Chore. Get push. Well, it won't push because there's no upstream. Yep. So I made this change and now I can make a PR. I don't actually want to push the branch upstream. I want to make a PR instead. So GH PR create. Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of options I can pass on to it, but I can just do this instead. Yep. And I can't approve it myself, I don't think. I don't know. We're going to find out. So I actually have to go over here now. I don't think I can approve my own PR. At least I don't think I can do so from here. I am not sure though. I am not sure. Conversation file changed. Review changes. I'm pretty sure I can't be a reviewer. Commits. Boom. RDX wants to merge main. Files changed. Commits. Or change review code spaces. How do I approve it? Assigning author blah. No pull requests. Wait, what? Oh, that's a different thing. That's GitHub Actions. I can't approve it. If it's mine, I can't approve it. I've been doing that. Close comment, checkout, create, diff, edit list, merge. Oh, merge. I can merge it. I know I can do that. Create, squash, and merge. Yes, that's what I want. Submit. Booyah. Deleted a local branch. Git pull to get all those changes because they don't come automatically. And there we go. So now we've got the pull request is dead. There is no extra branch left over. I got to get good with that. Okay, so yeah, there's no. We have one branch, just the one main branch. Okay, and if we look at the history, we'll see that did the same. Okay, so that's good. I think you can add, if you add the YOLO badge. How's it going, Analyze Code? All right. I mean, for those of you on YouTube who are like, oh my God, this GitHub noob. You're right about that. You're right. I'm always learning. So I don't pretend to know everything. I have to look stuff up all the time. You know what? Today at work, somebody found some code and they asked me questions about code that I wrote like a year ago. Like extensive shell code that performs our entire etcd backup that was based on other code. I have no memory of writing that code at all. I'm looking through it. I'm like, oh, I definitely wrote it because I recognize it. I wrote the entire etcd backup script for our Kubernetes cluster based on the other one. I cleaned it up and moved it, and another team member moved it into a Kubernetes cron instead of a system cron. And they were asking me questions about why are we doing all of this rotation stuff versus, because we were doing file deletion, or doing file deletion based on timestamps. So I had some pretty complex parameter expansion going on. I'm like, I can't read this, it's too dense, and I can't understand. Can't we just use file mod date time? And I said, fine, but that's not safe. And they deleted a bunch of code that did the analysis and organization sorting of the list based on timestamps in the file name, so they get the proper files. But it's a topic we could talk about another day. The point is like I had written all this code and I'm looking at it. It was like hundreds of lines of code. And I'm like, I do not have any memory of writing this code. So definitely start following these GitHub, things. Writing PRs, writing messages, writing. I think it's a good habit to get into, and I kind of feel like I'm not. And now that we have the GH command line tool, there's really no reason not to. Really, anybody who's trying to do this with using the graphic interface, I feel sorry for them. You can totally do that, but from the command line, it's just so freaking easy. All right, so kubeconfig is done, so we can put that away now, right? Now we're just going to use it for the rest of our kubectl login program, which is the main goal here. But now that library and that plugin are available for use no matter what. And there's really nothing else to say about that. So we're going to change gears here for a second. Oopsie. Oh, damn it. Okay, here we go. Get back into my workspace container, which I killed. This Windows machine is getting kind of slow. I think I got to start doing this stuff on my Podman server, my VM, my Z640 instead of here. I'm going to eventually do that, but not for today. So we need to get back into what I've been working on. And I should be able to tab this out because I'm using CD path. Maybe not. Maybe that's not in my CD path. It should be. I'm not getting, something's not right. Yeah, there we go. This is using my CD path for completion, which is why you don't need Z shell, but nobody knows about CD path. If they did, they wouldn't use it. Z shell, that is. I had somebody tell me the other day that they still use that, having discovered. All right, kubectl login is where we're at. So let's set up tmux in here. Now we're good to go. We got 9 minutes left. So we finished the other thing in an hour. So we got one more really solid hour of good work here. We've got another solid hour before we need to go down. I want to go downtown when it's nice and cool and stuff. So what are our issues? So should not cache standard error output. Should blow up duplicate cache names. We have a lot of work to do here. Oh, we forgot to build a dist on the other thing. Damn it. Yeah, let's go do that. I forgot about that. We're going to build a dist for the binary because some people are not going to have Go installed. That's the whole point. Yeah. Issues. Add build, but we didn't add a dist. Close to. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that. Add dist. Add release script. So I'm tracking what I'm trying to do because if I don't, I'll forget. tmux in here. All right, so you can actually create a release entirely from the command line using the GitHub tool. And I've done this before, but I don't remember, so we're going to go look at how to do that. So the first thing is first of all, you need to create the release. And then after you create the release, you can attach files to the release. So you can combine it with build to just run a single script and boom, you got your release, as long as your tags are up to date. So the problem I have right now is that my tags are very much not up to date. So we're going to look at that. So did I not copy over my tag command? Yeah, we don't have any tagging. I have a tag program that runs git tag to look it up. And if you type tag, it's like a shortcut. So yeah, you can tag something from the command line by typing what I'm doing here. Assuming it pushes to origin and everything. So I probably should get good at doing these git tags from the command line instead of depending on my tag command. But yeah. Alias. Oh, right. So git tag sort tail -1. So that will give you all your tags. So if you want to list out your tags, that's how you do it. So actually those commands are still valuable. Do the tag and push as part of the pipeline? Yeah, that would be awesome. That's the right way to do it. You know what? I've never set that up. I've never set up a CI/CD for GitHub. There's no reason not. What I don't know is, do the actions have Golang installed on them and stuff, or do I have to make my own? You know what? Let's do a CI/CD for this. This is a nice small project, and it's Fridays, so Friday's a day for learning new things. So let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. I think we should add releases automatically to the tagging. But what should we trigger off of? So I don't know how to do that. Binary 64. If you've done this before, please let me know. I need to add CI/CD. I have not been doing it to my own projects, and I need to. The downside of CI/CD for this kind of stuff is you start burning CPU cycles on GitHub, and you eventually have to pay if you go above a certain amount. And I don't want to do that. Or push to master. Well, the problem with pushing to master is that you can't build a release off of it because you don't have... How do you... Okay, so this is a very legitimate question. I have not done much CI/CD, obviously. We're specifically talking about CD here, continuous deployment. How do you derive the release for CD from the tags? And should we be doing automatic tagging is what I'm asking. And I don't know if that's I don't know. I don't know what the proper thing to do here is. I'm actually going to add a comment to this one here. Decided to attempt automatic releases from with CI/CD instead. I'm just going to put a comment there so people know what we're doing. Tagging would be a part of the CI. Where would you tag? What I want to know is, do we trigger the build event from the tag, or do we trigger the build event from the push? Well, we've already locked down this main, right? So what we could do, we could actually say, we could create a rule that says that you cannot commit a PR until it's been tagged. No, never mind. I take that back, because somebody might want to put 5 PRs into it, and then that would be merged, and then the new version would be tagged. Because, and then it depends on whether we're doing the main trunk is dev and the tags are the releases. I think that's what I want to do. That's becoming more of a normal thing, right? I mean, from what I understand, the main branch is where the development is happening. Here, there's PRs and stuff that are happening where the development's happening, but you can have main can be released without being tagged. And when it does get a tag, that's like, okay, we are going to back up this version with this tag at this point, from that point on. And you can decide which part to tag. Executable binary. I just have an executable binary to build, yeah. You know what? I'm going to do a little basic research here. So Golang CI/CD with GitHub. I'm sure there's a pattern for this already, and I don't know it. We're not using Bitbucket. GitHub Actions will allow building a complete CI/CD pipeline integrated with the ecosystem without the need for using third-party services like Travis or Circle CI. I think Actions is the way to go. Also, we're getting Actions, by the way. We're getting Actions at work because we're moving off of GitHub Enterprise over time. So that's cool. That's really cool that we're getting Actions. Now I can actually depend on Actions. Before, learning Actions was not useful because we couldn't do it. We had to use like Vertex, not Vertex. What do I want to say? I can't remember. There's some other one. You store the version number in a file in Git. Then I git tag and push that version. If it fails, we stop the release. If it succeeds, I bump the version by minor. In your binary? Interesting. I mean, there's probably a bunch of approaches here. So, using beta for limited group of users, expect release to be normal. You can request for access what we build, demonstrate. Actions are this is really old. Okay, pipeline. You're going to ISTI? Oh. You're going to get... Oh, that is so stinking cool, Binary Chaos. That is so cool. I want to go... I want to go... You know what? I could probably make a pitch to present. We need to talk about that. Wait, I want to present something like mentoring or something. I need to figure out how to go. I'd have to join Istio, but I'd only drive for that one. Okay, I could present on any number of things with regard to technology. I could present on like using GitHub for education, that kind of thing. It's Philly? Shit, I could have driven there. I could have totally driven there today. Oh, that's a conference I really want to go to. It's crazy. I want to go to that conference more than like KubeCon or something. Or even TwitchCon. I really want to go to Istio again. I had Isti. I have Isti like happy vibes. Isti is so cool because everybody who's there is so dedicated to technology and education. It's like they are like my people. They tend to be my people. They're usually, educators, so they're not as, high-end developers, stuff like that. You know what? God, I'm glad you mentioned that. I really want to go next year. And we got money now. So my wife got a job, a good job. I can't talk about it because it's not official yet, but she got a really good job. So our income just went up a lot. So I have enough money to do things. Hopefully we'll have some stuff paid down so I can fly my kids in next year, and I can fly out to these kind of conventions as well. Like 7 years. Oh, I cannot wait. I am so happy to hear it. That is so exciting. I am so excited for you. It's such a huge party too. You're going to see one of the reasons that I like ISTE so much is it's exactly what you would imagine a bunch of stuffy educators who are into technology coming together with a bunch of other stuffy educators who serve out, lives of social servitude in the education system under extreme duress, and under appreciation. And they all come together and they get ultra drunk, and then they have all these big ass tech companies that are paying for parties and booze and everything because they're trying to get them, they're trying to get them to buy their technology, smart boards and stuff. And they're just like, because they're totally schmoozing the principals and the board of education and the teachers and everybody. So they're just throwing money and swag at these teachers that are underappreciated at every other moment in their lives. And then they come to this huge convention, and I'm telling you, it's like it's one of the biggest parties of the year in the United States. I'm not even kidding. It's got to be one of the biggest parties of all time, because you take all of those situations. It's like taking a bunch of students that are like all stressed out from grades and sending them to Florida. They do the spring break thing. It's kind of like spring break for educators. It really is. I'm sorry. I'm just having so many memories. I will never forget. I have so many memories of it. And it's kind of bad too, because people are hooking up. Some of them are married and some of them aren't. And there's other people that are doing this. Like, it's almost like what happens at ISTE stays at ISTE. Because there's like this, I swear to God, there was like this 65-year-old like English teacher who looked exactly like you would imagine. And she could not even walk. She was so drunk. She was out there partying with everybody else. It was so funny. And then there's this other. I will not say the school district, except for they were from Atlanta. I'll say that, right? There was this Google party. Seriously, there was this dance at the Google place, and there was this. I found out later there was the principal, the vice principal, and like some of the senior teachers, and they were all there, and they were doing everything. They were like twerking and everything, and they were oh my God, it was out of control. It was like, if those students could see their principals and their teachers getting down, it was so funny. I mean, it bordered on making me uncomfortable because they were just having so much fun. And then they, anyway, that's all I have to say about that. You got me talking about, it's Friday night, and that's like one of my, seriously, it's like KubeCon is not a party. TwitchCon wants to be a party, but it's mostly avoid the stalkers. ISTE is a party, man. ISTE is a party, and it's not only a party, it's a party with really top-notch, amazing human beings. Because so many of them are educators that believe in technology. They're instructional technologists. They're trying to get their school districts to take up a notch on tech so they can actually teach kids relevant skills and stuff like that. And you get a few of the political people who have to be schmoozed by Google in order to, drop $2 million on a learning platform or whatever, or Hercules or whatever. Anyway, it's really fun. You had like 15 people approach me who want to meet me for sales pitch. Yeah, as though I have the decision power. You know what? That's funny though, because when you go to ISTE, they don't care. They know that the people who go to those conventions have pull. They assume it anyway. They assume that even if you're a lowly educator who barely even talks to your principal or whatever, they assume that when you go back that you're going to be able to plant the seed to get that next smart board or whatever. You're going to say how cool it is, and it's going to get to the right people. So they totally schmooze you, no matter who you are. Yeah. What my flow solves for you is when you push a master twice in a row, GHA will be running twice in parallel. Oh, right. Yeah, I would never push the master twice in a row, though. I'm more excited to go. You should. If you. I should probably not get you too psyched. It's. I'm telling you, it's a party, though. It's a party. I knew one group that got really drunk and just went bowling. They just. Did you know that I ran? You knew that I run the Second Life ISTE. I don't think they still have that. I used to be an ISTE docent in Second Life. I met a professor from Alaska who hired me as an international business instructor, remote international business instructor before, professor actually, before I, not professor, but teacher, adjunct, before everything went down with a divorce and I had to quit. I had to give that up. It's too bad. I'm coming over tonight. Yes. Oh, you're Birkdale. Look at you. Yeah, I'm going downtown. I'm going to go downtown. Yeah, I'm not going down till late though. After the sun goes down, we're going to do some nighttime urban cycling tonight. Assuming I can get something useful done today without being distracted, but this is really fun. Let's see here. What were we doing? We're trying to do some CI/CD on this, and that is kind of a distraction. I don't really need this right now. I could just run a release and be done with it. Here's how to build workflow, build and test, push, master, pull request jobs, Ubuntu latest, setup go actions, go version, check out the code, lint the code. Why would you lint the code? You should not have to do that. Test Ubuntu latest, setup go. I mean, actions setup go. I guess this is a thing. You don't have to lint it. Yeah. Code coverage. I don't give a shit about code coverage. Oh, they're adding a code coverage token. Wow, that's like an action. Yeah, I don't need a code coverage token. This is relatively simple. Yeah. This is relatively simple. I'm going to try it. How do you get it to, how do you do this? Do you put it in a file called actions or something, right? I don't know what I'm doing. What else is new? Project code. I am making my first Golang CI/CD process because I just would rather build it myself most of the time. Actually, making a release from the command line is super easy. So yeah. Well, actually, you know what? Uh-oh, somebody's calling me. Here's some music, everybody.
She looks at him. For a moment they could almost fall in love. Not a word is spoken. No touch, no heart broken. Just Cette nuit-là, j'aurais écrit une chanson, quelques petits mots de tendresse, chuchotement d'amour et chérie bien sûr. J'aurais dû dévouer 1000 phrases à vous. Cette nuit-là, j'aurais brassé des idées, des amourettes d'un moment plus près de vous.
Oh, yes, my wife. She's coming home. She says she's freezing because it's so cold in there. So she's coming home to make pasta. I'm going to have some pasta. I'm going to go back to downtown and party on the bike. I'm not going to party, really. I may grab a beer and drink it on the patio someplace because I'm going to have my bike with me. And I'll carry my lock around and all that stuff. That's not going to happen till later tonight. So, yeah. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Oh, wait, I didn't stop. I didn't pause. I'm so sorry. I just got my video muted on accident because of that. Oh, well. Kubernetes says a word. Yeah, no. I wish. So we need to make an action, and I have no idea how to make an action. The project code. Example for load up. Here's the code. Got it. Pipeline. In our example, we have two workflows, the build and the main workflow. Let's see examples of them both. GitHub workflows directory of your repository. Workflows defined in YAML files located in GitHub workflows directory of your repository. Alrighty. Make directory.github. .github. Workflows. This is a YAML file. Files. I mean, what do you name it? Is it like all the files or just one of the files? What do you name the file? It doesn't say. And it doesn't say. What do you name the files? Does anybody know? GitHub workflows release.yaml. It's time to create a release workflow. All right, I got you. I got you. All right. Touch.get. Wait. GitHub workflows. Yeah, GitHub workflows build. Should we do release? Let's do build. Build.yaml. Now I'm not doing YML. Oh my god, I hate it when people do that. No. I'm not doing that. All right, you got it? Okay. Where's the build one? Setup go. First of all, we need to install Go. Let's take a quick look at the lint job. No, screw that. Setup Go. All right, I'm gonna do it. Wait. Name lint Go code. Checkout Go code. Next step is to check out source. I feel like I'm missing something here. Lint name lint. The lint job. Build job. Build. The build file has. Wait, what's this like? Test jobs name build and test on. Here's the build workflow looks like. Name workflow build and workflow. See examples. We'll see examples of all this in the article. Build and test on push branches pull request. I think we should have on tag. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I don't know. Name. Build. I don't know. on push branches master, on push branches to main, we should make a new one, right? So Go version, with Go version, check out our code. How do they change? How do they increment the versions? That's what I want to find out. Go run the container path, go environment path, bin, temporary fixes, blah, 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 blah. Go get, go lang, lint, go lang. No, don't do that. Build, setup go, actions, go version 1. Whatever. Checkout uses action, checkout code, build, make build. Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. They're using make files. You don't need make files. I'm just going to use my build script. We start by defining, I'm just going to use my build script. Yep. And then I need to push the release. You know, I could probably use the GitHub actions for that. I could probably use the GH tool for that. No, I can't, because I'd have to authenticate. Yeah, I'd have to do build. So that makes a build, but how does it add the artifacts? That's got to be under release someplace. Let's go find that. I don't know what I'm doing, so I have to look it up. Okay, so name release, create tags. Oh, look at that. On to create tags. This is exactly what I wanted. That is what I wanted. Oh my God. Build and release. All right, so when there's a new tag, we're going to build and release. On create tags. Shoot, this is cool. I am excited. The tags, if a tag has a V in it at the beginning, apparently, then jobs release. All right, so jobs, we need jobs, right? I'm guessing we need jobs. We need 2 jobs. Build, and release. Oh my God, I'm so excited about this. I hope this works. I really do. I'm sort of excited. Build, I mean, actually have CI/CD for things. Oh my God, what the hell is happening here? Release on GitHub. Name, build, with latest go. Yeah. Let me just get them. Alrighty. Runs on Ubuntu latest. Why do people learn Ubuntu? What distro do you use, Mr. Rob? Artivict Rob? Do I have to keep answering that question? There you go. That's why. All right. Checkout code, actions checkout v1. I guess that's already pre-built, so we can just add it. Yeah, I'm guessing. Can we like grab this from the other one? Probably not. Does not look like we can. All right. Do we have to check out the code here too? Yeah. Can't we say that this one depends on build? Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, we're going to trigger it, right? We're going to trigger it from, I mean, they did that in the earlier one up here. All right, so with Go version, Actually set up Go v1 with Go version v1. No. It should get the latest Go. If it does not do that, I'll be mad. I'm gonna be mad. I'm not using fucking make files. Lentcode, run this thing here. Oh man, this is not hard at all. Action setup Go. Does it have to have a Go version? Probably does. I'm guessing yes. Where's the width line though? That's what I want. There we go. Needs lint test. We need needs. Needs build. You can't release without needing build. Yeah. Setup Go. Name checkout code. Build. Make build. All right. I mean, I probably don't have to do runs on Ubuntu latest then, right? Because we've already got that. I'm guessing. So, uses this name. I mean, technically that can be over here, doesn't matter. Checkout code. And then what? Then we need setup Go. Wait. Setup Go. Setup Go. Because we're going to have to install the Go thing, yeah? But that's already in action, thank God. GitHub Actions are very cool. Setup Go at v1. Setup Go. I don't think I need more than that. I want to see if that works. And then check out the code. And then what? I mean, do I get artifacts? Where do the artifacts go? How do you publish this stuff? It's got to be like publish release. Yeah. It's down here. It's got to be, there it is. Create release on GitHub. Uses Docker Go releaser. Go releaser : latest. That's a thing? The Java will check out and code the Go releaser official Docker image to do all the work. Is there some newer version of Go releaser? Newer version of Go releaser. And this is releases on Twitter, Slack, GitHub Go releaser, Scoop. There are 2 Go releaser distros, OS System Pro. I have never used this. Guess I probably should. It's been around for a long time and I didn't know about it. Go releaser. Man, Go releaser init. Go releaser release snapshot clean. Huh. GitHub token. No. Damn. Tag first release, git push origin. Now you can create and tag a push. Tag first release, git push origin, boom. That's it? That is it? I guess that's it. Huh. All right, so check out code. I don't know how to do this. Let's go do this. Okay, so Docker Go releaser validates Go release config. What if I don't have a Go releaser? I have never used this. This is cool. This is cool. I hope it doesn't suck. It's like going on a first date and they're like, man, this girl seems so awesome. And then finding out she ran up a $120 bill before you even got to the bar. That's a true story. You know what I mean? Oh, God. Bad Rob. Bad Rob. Okay, so name. We need steps here, yeah? Steps. Validate scope release config, okay. Check release GitHub, okay. Args release. GitHub token. Secrets GitHub token. How does it grab that? Does GitHub add it? I suspect yes. Did I add it to there, or does the thing added to it? So wait, so GitHub is doing all kinds of magic in the background of these actions, right? Secrets code coverage token. It must be an environment variable that gets passed. Yeah, what is? That's what it's doing. It's passing environment variables to containers. All right, so I assume there's some documentation on actions that say, hey, the following environment variables are passed, including your token. Yeah, because for some reason, container people think passing secrets in environment variables is totally okay. I've never been okay with that, but they think it's okay. It's like part of the container world. I suspect that's what's going on because there's no additional setting of that environment variable. So we are going to assume, it's going to tell you right there. We also specify GitHub token environment required by Go Releaser to create your own release on GitHub. This variable will be passed to the container. Note that secrets.GitHub token variable is injected automatically by the actions. Boom. I need to make a document list here. I need to make a set about this. CI CD for Go Lang on GitHub with actions. I mean, this is a pretty good tutorial. I don't want to lose this, so I'm going to put it here so I can find it later. This is good. I can, if I figure out how to do this, if I can figure this out in 2 hours, that's good. Okay, so, all right, and we just do a tag and a push, and we're good. Then this will be created on GitHub automatically just by pushing the tags. Nice. What about merge requests? I guess it'll merge it before it'll tag it. We'd have to accept the PR, merge it, and then tag it, and the tag will trigger the release. Nice. Because we don't want it to necessarily make a release. We want to accept multiple PRs before we trigger a release. We don't want that merge to trigger it. Okie dokie. Damn. All right. This is fun. Learning new things is fun. I haven't run it yet. It probably doesn't work. How do you test this shit? I mean, do you just have to run it and just pray? There's no way to test it. I sense that there is no way to test this. Yeah. How do I call one how do I call an action if I wanted to do it? What? Okay, wait. We have to set up a releaser file, which I did not do. I'm pretty sure. We have to set up a releaser. Am I to get it wrong? We're supposed to trigger blah blah. Note the on condition was screwed up. The job will check out the code and use Go Releaser official doc to do all the work. When using Docker, it's possible to define the args in the entry point of the container. Of course, in this case, we'll use the default entry point. By default, but define a different argument to the validate to create release. Oh, gotcha. We also specify get a token. That is it? Seriously, that's it? I am skeptical. If this works, I'm going to be very happy. I doubt it's going to work though. Let's create a new branch to do a code check change to see the PR workflow in action. What? Nothing new here. Wait. Build and release. Do I want him to have them be both or do I not? Let's see. The only thing there is just pretty action. Action toolkit. Let's create a new branch and do the code change to CPR workflow in action. Now change the create function. Bleh. We need to update a respective test. Now push the branch and create a pull request to the master branch. The build workflow will start immediately. The merge will be blocked until the workflow passes, and you can be able to see the status directly from the pull request. What happens to the... where do I get the binaries? All this is doing is building it, right? It's just building it, and it's making sure that it will build. Right? Run unit tests, coverage, checkout, build. Yeah. What I want to know is, how do I know whether it actually worked? Dev.to is not awesome. It's the opposite of awesome. Now push the branch and create a pull request to master. The build workflow will start immediately. The merge will be blocked until workflow passes, and you'll be able to see the status directly in pull requests. Pull request status checks. Remember, we have added code configuration with line of code workflow. Blah. I don't see a value in doing that. So this means that the action must be automatically updating the PR status. It's got to be happening. There's got to be some magic happening. You can create your own action in any language, just use it to add a Docker file, or if you like Java TypeScript, you can use actions TypeScript. Now let this file finish the first circle. And do a code change to PR. All right, so do we want to have an action on push for the build to check, or does that only works with the PR, right? Good check out being great. Now push the branch and create a pull request to the master branch. The build workflow will start. So, but that's not a push. That's like, so that's what I don't understand about that. I'm trying to figure the event out. Because it says on push, right? Oh, PR. There you go. On pull request. I see. So either a push or a pull request. Oh. Wow. So we want to lint it. We want to lint it, and then we want to test it. And we want to build it. Yep. Yep. I think we have to write our own build script, though. Yeah. So, because it's not going to, yeah. Yeah, we got to write our own build. I don't understand. What's in the make file for the build? Are they just building a binary that they're throwing away? Where are they putting it? Are they doing make install? I that's what I want to know. I don't know. I need to figure out. I need to look into the setup go action. Yeah, there we go. Let go env path bin go get GitLab go no see actions setup go issues. What I don't get is how the Go build works, where it's going to expect the binaries to be. What we'll build, we demonstrate features, blah. It takes greater, get release, get actions code, all-in-one solutions. It doesn't say anything about, we're going to have to read about the action. Yeah. github.com/actions go setup go. Actually, gh repo clone setup dash setup go. Let's go look at it, shall we? It's quite a bit of code. We'll go look at the actual action source code. Oh, look, it's JavaScript because actions are apparently TypeScript. Wonderful. Go version. All right, go setup go environment. Setup go environment to your path. Setup this option is true. I mean, let's just read the docs. How about that? Basic validation. Optionally down the cache config go register problem. Before addition to the action, enabling caching by default, action will try to enable caching unless cache is on. Caching dependency. Adds go into the path, proxy support, check latest version. Section will first check the local cache versions, match found it. It will pull it from the main branch. On this failure will fall back to default. Setup go action is executable. Executable binaries which are built with Golang side. It actually does not build the Golang from source. Okay, good. Matching by Sumver. Setup go with go versions. Run go version. We're not doing that. I guess we're just going to run go build. I suspect that's what we will be doing. Go run hello world. What the hell? Check latest. Go run hello. That's stupid. Go. I guess let's just check and see if it runs. Go run hello. Wait, you can actually. I guess you could. I mean, you can run and go generate that way. So that's worth knowing. Where's the build though? Does it use build or install is what I want to know. Is there any go build in here? Nope. There's not. So how do you build shit? I mean, JSON.com. All right. Git grep build. Build a list of extensions. Set up go action. Uses executable binaries. Okay, we read that. Nux.js. Oh my god. What I've always wanted to do, compile my Go code with TypeScript. It's been a dream of mine. I've always wanted to do that, especially use an index.js file. One of Ryan Dahl's greatest regrets, and one of the 10 things he regrets about Node, as documented in a very famous video he made at a Node conference. He fucking hated calling it index.js, and he even said, you know those things that you think are cute? Don't do those things. With regard to calling it index.js, he thought it because index.html would be cool. He regrets it like every day. Go watch it. It's really fun. Ryan Dahl is one of my heroes. He's so stinking cool. He just is just amazing human being. I love him because he's not married to his dogmatic stuff. Also, he's not chasing the dollars like Isaac Schuler or, frankly, Brian Cantrell. So build. Builder. I don't know. So they're calling it make build, and they're assuming we don't know what's in their build file. We don't know if they're just calling make build or they're calling go build or go install. That's what we're trying to find out. Example of GitHub setup. They gotta have one. They gotta have one. God, underscore test. Are you fucking kidding me? Good thing you have a big ass code of conduct. What does it say? Be nice or don't. God, I fucking hate the Node community. I'm sorry. I hate all of it. I was really into it for before, and then I'm not anymore. So there. I'm sorry. I should stop talking now. I'm gonna make enemies. What do I care? There's good people, of course, like TJ Hollowaychuk. If he even actually exists, nobody actually knows if he's real. Index.js, you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, please, God, make it stop. Make this TypeScript shit stop. Oh my god, I'd rather write Rust than TypeScript. At least that kind of shit. Somebody gave me shit today because they couldn't read a parameter expansion in Bash. And yet we have stuff like this in production. I rest my case. There, I'm done. My wife is going to make pasta. I'm looking forward to it. I am repeating myself because I don't know what to do here. I don't... Golang setup dash go action example go build. Yeah. GitHub action setup go set up your actions. We already did that. Building and testing go. I think we're reading this already. Set up go actions go build. There it is. Yay team. Add this one to the list of information. Yep. That gets added to my Zet. Yes, we're gonna add that one too. That's a great link. Yeah, oh my god, that's a great one. I'm glad that's in my notes now. If you don't want my notes, go to artifactsrob.github.io/zet. And you can go read all those notes that I've been making in real time, including the annoying ones. Go build SV. That's all we needed. That is all we needed, my friends. That is all. That is all. Oh my god. That's like, this is wonderful. All right. So where is it? Go build, setup go. Check out go code. All right. We did that. Wait, setup go. Is that, that's supposed to be uses go. We don't need that, right? And then we need build. Okay. So those things are good. Validate scope. No, that's release. We don't want that. We need checkout code. We need build code. Build it. Build it. Build it. Everybody. Bob the Builder. It doesn't need any uses. We can just do it. It doesn't need uses. Okay, this is new to me. Go build dot slash dot dot dot. Build this and everything under it, and call it a day. Do we want dash V so we can see it? Okay, fine. I mean, that looks like a good one. I think we're ready to go. Get it? Eddie Askey, how are you? Sub to T1 for 17 months. Damn, thank you. One of my favorite streamers. Somebody shout out Eddie Askey. We're building Go code in a GitHub action for the first time ever. I've never done a GitHub action. If I do this, I can put a gold star on my forehead that looks like a GitHub octopus. Because I passed, I get a gold star. Because I did GitHub actions. Never underestimate the power of a gold star. Gold stars are the original gamification of education. Think of the shit you did to get a gold star when you were a kid. Seriously. Do I get a gold star? I want a gold star. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna start. It's like, look, hack the box, gold stars. Gold stars. I got a gold star because I hacked that box. Get it? All right, now what? There we go. Oh my God. Yay. Thank you for the gold stars, everybody. I don't deserve them yet, though. Wait. Only if I win. This needs to be a new cultural thing in our chat. Anytime I do something that's cool, put a gold star in my chat. And when I fail or my stream dies, put an F. Seriously, you want to make me happy? Give me a gold star. I don't deserve a gold star yet. This doesn't work. So question. Until you deserve it. There you go. Thank you. Oh, you actually put him in the trash? Oh my God. Well, I'm going to dig it out of the trash and I'm going to wipe off the tomato juice and make it sticky again. I'm going to put some Elmer's glue on the back of it so it still works. Nobody here knows the Elmer's glue. Nate, have you ever put Elmer's glue on your hand and peeled off your whole hand and said, hey, let's see if I can make it so it's my entire hand? I should put a little video in the corner of somebody doing that to capture interest. I learned a technique. Apparently, if you put something that's people can't look away, you're supposed to put that on the screen to hold people to your screen. Because if you don't have anything actually compelling for them to watch, you put a bunch of dumb shit all over and then they won't be able to look away because they'll be mesmerized by it. Yeah, that's what I can do. I can put that Elmer's glue on your hand, peeling it off. And gold stars. I need to practice it. I don't know how to test it, though. How do do they have a GitHub Actions localized test environment? Do they have that? I'm guessing no. They don't have that, right? Damn it. All right, here goes nothing. Watch it go. You can't add an action because it's not a PR, it's on main. Oh, shit, I almost did that. That would have been bad. Wait, I think my wife is home. My wife just opened the door. That means she's going to be making pasta. I'm going to give her a hug. She's going to come in right now. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, I misjudged. She's probably hungry. I think she's hungry. She's going straight to making the food because she's so hungry. She's on the phone. She was hungry. All right, here we go. So, believe it or not, I have to do this. Git switch-c is the new hotness. It's the new alternative to checkout-b. If you do that, you're cooler. If you do switch-c, you're cooler. It's the new normal. Extra, GitHub, action. I could build action. All right, so now what? Get add dash a dot get commit dash chore add first attempt at each build action. Get push. No. PR. Yeah. Get PR create. Oops. There's no such thing as PF. Damn it. GHPR create. Yes, please. Yes. Yes. Submit. Nice. GHPR merge 7. Squash or merge. Yes. Submit. Boom. Switch to branch main. Now, how do I know if it did anything? I gotta Google my log or something, huh? I gotta go look at my log. Is there a log of stuff? How you doing, Amber? Hopefully you find something good there. So let's see here. What are we doing? We're making get it workflows. I just added that now. How do I know whether it ran or not? I don't know what's happening. Do I just look at it and see the history or something? Is it down here? Publish your first package. No. Languages go. A little bit of shell. Is this click? Does that still work? Yeah, that's my main function. Okay. Now what? Actions tab. There's an actions tab? Oh my God. Where would I be without you? Oh, look. Failure. Oh, yeah. That's the opposite of a gold star, by the way. I have caches, apparently. What are that? What are that? What is those? What is those? I have no idea. What? Wait. I want it to work. It's not working. All right. I'm sorry. Get a workflows build YAML. Commit. Chore. 2 workflows run. Chore. Wait, what? Why did it run 2 of them? Wait. What? It ran 2. Why did it run 2 workflows? There's only 1. Oh, because main. Because I merged it. It ran this one when I did the first push, and then it ran the other one when I tried to merge it. Oh. I'm getting it. I can be taught. He can be taught. 404 page I found. Because it already got deleted. Yep. Delete workflow run. View workflow file. Yes, please. Build and release. Uh-oh. Check failure on line 16. How do I check these failures like without having to run it? Build line 16. Here it is. Use actions. Oh, we didn't tell it to do anything. You have an error in your YAML syntax on line 16. Why? Why? Do I have tabs in or something? Wow, that was nice and all. I see what they're trying to do though. They want you to spend all your time on GitHub because that will make them look like people are using it a lot. Yeah, so they don't. I mean, to be fair, they did make. Wait, what? Git pull. I forgot to pull the latest changes. Silly me. Whoopsie. GitHub. There we go. So line 16 it says, you know what? YAML, no. YQ dot unknown command for God damn it. God damn it. It should be able to do it. Where's... I need to update my YQ. Yeah. I need to update it. I don't think... Found a tab character by Alex indentation. Are you fucking kidding me? Did I turn off? Oh my god, I am so stupid. If I turn off... Oh my god. I have a feeling that's what I did. Yes. That's what I did. I turned it off. I turned... Oh my god. Is it because I cut and paste it? Why the hell is that there? Someone tell me. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. I think this has to be like that. Yeah. I think it has to be exactly the same indentational. Yeah. That was the main, like, sin against Git YAML. I think that was the main sin. Said no list. Everything else looks fine. Why would it possibly do that? I must have cut and pasted it. Yes, I do. That is exactly what I have. Now I have to make a PR just to commit that action change. I'm going to get good at this. Switch-C because I'm cool. React from fix tabs in action. I didn't put at v1. I don't think I put that. Did I? I think I with the most recent. Oh, I don't want that. I want whatever the recent is. Do you? I just want the latest. I don't give a shit about all that. I want to use the latest. I'm gonna try it like this. Is that not gonna work? Wait. Git. I forgot to add my stuff. Git commit. Oh fuck! I'm gonna screw up my main again. How do I revert? I forgot. I forgot how to revert. Git restore staged. There we go. Specify version number. You think so, huh? Yeah. Should we try without it and see? Just to be difficult. Let's try. Status. All right. So, as I said before, git switch-c is only what the cool kids are using. rbx rob fix build.yaml build YAML git add dash git commit dash m fix reg tabs. No. GHPR create. That's just title. Just T. I should have been able to do that. I want to be able to do all that in one command. GHPR merge. Oh wait, let's go look at my thing, shall we? We should actually have triggered an action on that. Yep. So let's go check. Yep, there it is. Or yep. And now we're gonna. It failed too. They all failed. I'm a fail. Yeah, it's going to say you need a version. Watch. It is. That's what I think. Why don't you want to open? Oh, there you are. Okay. Description commits merging is blocked. Oh, that's the PR. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want, oh, that's the, I see workflow file. Wow. Okay. This is the one that gives you like your fails. It did it. It did it fine. Why didn't it do it? What's wrong? Why did it fail? It's not telling me why it failed. Failure. Tell me why I'm a fail, please. No. Click on jobs on the left. Jobs. Jobs. Click on jobs. Workflow file. Usage workflow file jobs. Run details usage. Job runtime 00. Available time 0 second. That's important because I heard these get expensive. We have lots of updates for this to run. So I didn't, something is not working. I mean, why did it fail? Summary. Summary. Where is summary? Caches. New workflow. I do not know what I'm doing. Summary. Oh, there we go. Annotations. When error GitHub. Line 1. The uses attribute must be a path, a Docker image, or owner repo @ref. Oh, look at that. There's your answer. There's your answer. It has to have @ref. So you were right, but we wanted to confirm that. So would you say that what version is? There's a version 4 now. So we learned something. Yes. And I'm actually going to commit that to the PR before I merge it. See what I did there? vi dot get a work. All right. So anytime we use anything, it's got to have a version at. If I can type, I can't type today. Which version of setup go is there? How do you know what version it is? How do you know what version it is? What version is available? Tell me why. Version 3. Setup v4. Check out v3. I'm going to use that. Setup go v4. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Check out. Apparently there's a v3. So we'll use v3 on that. Yeah, last minute tasks on a Friday night. Yes. Uses. Wait, what? Okay, so it has to be a Docker image or an action. Interesting. Interesting. Yep. So it has to be a Docker image, like actually on Docker. I'm assuming that's Docker : whatever. Or owner / repo @ref. So I assume this is like an action, but it's probably a container. It's just owned by the current owner. Yeah. And this current owner is actions. Oh my God, yes. So these are GHCRs. I bet you, here, let's prove this. I'm going to prove this hypothesis. I bet you that there's a bunch of repository stuff under actions. I bet you, yep, there it is. And so it's just like Docker. These are containers. Yep, there you go. Setup node, Python version toolkit, runner. So both of them are images. Setup Go is an image, and it just so happens to be that we're labeling it at a current label. So like if we click on it, I bet you that it has all the current labels. Version 4.01, see that? Releases, packages. That's going to download the image. We don't want that. Setup Go, go set up. You see that? At 4. Interesting. I wonder how that correlates to the tags. You know what I'm saying? All tagged versions. All tagged versions. So V4 apparently acts as if you put V4, there's some kind of tag interpretation there. Because it's not an actual V4 tag. No. Which I find interesting. I mean, so I guess that means when you do V4, it must interpret the tags by going to the latest to V4. Unless there's something that defines the type of version it is. There it is. This is going to tell us what kind it is. Get a version, go version, inputs, no. This is going to have the actual outputs runs. No, the version's not in here. Huh. So where does it get the V4 from? Does it just imply it from the tag? That's got to be what it's doing, but that seems I don't know. I that seems like a significant difference between Docker Hub and GHCR. Potentially only for actions. I don't know. You can trigger a workflow using a release event, even if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we did that. A release. Ours is going to be on a tag because when we tag it, we know we want to build the release at that point. Wait a second. So you could actually trigger on the release event and then you do GHPR, you do GH release create. And then that would actually add the stuff to it. And then we could actually put all the information in the release content events. That would be even better. This is doing it on any tag. Anytime I tag it, it's going to make a release. If I tag it with a V, it's going to make a release. Which I probably don't want to do. I probably want to do... I only want to queue releases on releases. So if I do release... But then we'd have to figure out what variables we have to be able to identify what the tag is. Yeah. Let's try this. Try one more time. All right, let's go back over here. Go to actions. Validate setup go. Oh my God, it worked. It actually worked. Can you believe it? Wait, that's not me. I spoke too early. I was so happy. I thought I was going to get a gold star. Instead, I didn't. No. I got another failure. Wait, this is the same failure as before. I thought I did. I pushed an update to the other PR. Why didn't that trigger? Shouldn't that have triggered? What's the trigger condition? I did. I pushed it. I wonder if it's the tag. Oh, yeah. Well, did it tag it automatically? Create events. Oh, that's what this is. Oh. This tags. Okay, this runs on create events that have tags, right? Did I get that wrong? This is supposed to be like this, right? Yeah. We want to have it be a push event too, yeah? Well, no, we don't. We don't want that. We don't. No, we should only be doing this on tags, but I kind of feel like that we need two different things here. Yeah, what if we did build? What if we copy build to release? I know it's lame, but I'm going to do it. Build, we'll get rid of, let's do this. Let's do on push. Like any push, right? Jobs build, you go away. Can I still call the other one? Or no, I can't, huh? Now it all has to be in there, yeah? So, and this one we could do tags. You can also do pull request along push. Are you talking about putting push underneath pull request? I immediately regret my decision. You guys know about that, right? Revert your file. Maybe draw the actual flow first. No, I'm living dangerously. Create with tags. Okay, we want that. Also, we want to trigger. Actually, I only want to trigger this. I don't want to trigger this part. Does that make sense? I do. I feel like I got two different flows here, right? What I don't know is can I refer to one that is not listed under jobs here? Let's say push PR requests on PR. See, I don't know even what's possible, so do. Steps uses. Oh, let's go version uses actions basic YAML steps. I'm wondering how, I don't know how to combine the files. I'll go ahead and read about that at some point, but right now I just don't want to. PR request releasing reports. You add an action and invoke it from both workflows. Yeah. But then I'd have to make the action, yeah. Some conditionals to only do the release job for pushes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah. So for right now, I just want it to run no matter what. This is wrong though. This says only do tags if there's a tag created. So the idea originally was we were going to have this, if I tag, I want it to run. Otherwise, and this says if I wanted to create and or I wanted to do tags, right? So that actually is wrong, I think. I don't know. I think this is only if it creates tags, then do this. But I feel like it didn't make a new tag. So why did the PR request execute? I don't get that part of it. I catch conversation. Oh, no problem. Again, I'm brand new to GitHub Actions, so this is fun. Yep. And we're going to go ahead and, I mean, yeah, build, release. I mean, I could put push, right? All right, so here we go. Well, this is funny because it won't have already been. I wonder if it would do the thing here. Oh, there's my wife. You can definitely hear her now. Here she comes.
I need to vent. Have a beer with me.
Will you stop getting me on the beer wagon? Did you buy beer?
I am so floored. I thought for a minute and then I remembered what happened.
Oh gosh. All right, I will be there shortly. I'm just about to break through here. Okay, I might have to take a break. You give me 1 second. Build drawer fix build on YAML. I don't even know. I'm just doing this. So git push. I just want to see if this is going to trigger. I doubt it will. I mean, oh my god, it did it. It did it. It did it because I guess I updated the action. Sure, fix YAML build. Next to the error icon, that's the link that gives a summary of the job that has been run. See the commit message next to the error icon. And next to the error icon. So build and release workflows run. Oh, hey, you can just click on it. Oh, what do you know? Commit startup failure, total duration artifacts, build on push. Build with latest go. Oh, it tells you why it run on push now. It does it. Build with latest go. Release on GitHub. I mean, it looks like it tried to do something. This is cool. Summary. It still failed, but startup failure. Annotations, 1 error. How come I can't? Oh, there it is. Invalid workflow file. The workflow file is not valid. GitHub workflows build a YAML. Required property is runs on. Oh, that's the Go thing. I have to specify what version of Go. Yeah, I thought it might have to do that, but I didn't want to do that, so I didn't. And then it didn't like me. Hey, you want to shut my door for just a little bit? I'm so close. And then you can have my full attention.
We're not talking.
I know, but the door is open, so you are talking to me. All right, so where the hell am I? Oh, build. So runs on. We have to have runs on here. Yes, you build it. Go. We have to say. We have to have a runs on. Was it runs on Ubuntu or something? What the hell? For runs on, it's actually the runner tag. Ubuntu latest. I thought I had the runs on. I have it right there. Does that have to be for... Oh, this doesn't... It doesn't inherit it. Honey shop. It's not going to inherit it. I thought it kind of inherited it. Needs just says, hey, this other thing needs to have run first, yeah? Ah, yes. I feel informed. I feel informed. Push. I am having a tremendous amount of fun, believe it or not. Because I'm learning something new. Oh my god, it's just yellow. It's not red. It might be a gold star, people. Oh my god, and now it's spinning. What is it doing? This is exciting. It's spinning. Spin more. Spin, baby, spin. Spin, baby, spin. Keep on spinning. Yes, yes, do the spin. Do the spin. In progress. Yes, yes, yes. It's almost gold. It's kind of like a gold star. It's a gold circle. It could be more details even? Where? Where do I click? Where do I click? Where do I click? This is exciting. I run an infinite loop and now they're going to charge me $500 for CPU charges. Release? What? It's green. It's what? What? I ran my first action successfully. Kind of. Please don't say that I didn't. Oh my god, now it's doing... It did... Oh my god, this is so exciting. This is exciting. I'm legitimately excited. Like, oh my god, this guy. First action. First time he's ever run an action and he feels like king of the hill. And then failed. And then it fails. I got half a gold star. I got 1 gold star instead of 2 gold stars. Thank you for the gold stars. But that's not... It should be a green star, right? Because it's like success. It cleaned up the orphan process and then it went to release, and the release is like... Almost got it on the first try. Oh my god, we are so close. I think it's because there's no tag. It doesn't know how to make a release. It doesn't know how to make a release because there's no tags. Could not find a config file. Yeah. Using the defaults. It's using the defaults for the release thingy. Yeah. Which are probably these. Please don't dox my token. That would suck. It's using all the defaults. You know what? There's no release tag. I think that was the problem. Loading environment variables, getting valid and get state, release failed, blah, blah, blah. Current folder is not a Git repository. That makes no sense to me. Why would it say that? Your password warning, your password will be stored unencrypted in blah, blah, blah. Login succeeded. Look at the workflow again. Okie dokie. We're so close. And then I can end and go have fun. Build. I did this. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? Okay, no, here's the release. Args release. Args check. Release or config. The repo is not checked out on the release job. Oh. Oh, look at you. It's a separate job. So I thought maybe the build was going to pull it in. I thought wrong. I thought wrongly. Another fresh VM. Oh, y'all are like my friends. Thank you so much for informing me and being patient. Being so totally patient with me. You know what's funny is this is actually triggering off of a PR, which makes me wonder what it's going to tag it. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I don't know. This is just very experimental. So, git push. I'm probably going to have to change the git pushes, right? Once we get it all, you know, dialed in, as they say. Okay, wait. I get another spinny job. I'm super excited. See? Look, it's queued. And can I watch the process dynamically? Oh, look. Look at this cool stuff. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Spin, spin, baby, spin. Build it. What? Is this going to dox anything? As well? You just got your gold star? Whoa, you rock. Well, it's actually showing you everything is running. Please do not dox anything. It would not dox my token, right? That would be just so very sad. This is pretty damn cool. I'm not going to lie. This is pretty damn cool. It's like building an entire container, which is then going to cache, yeah? It wisely hides tokens, thank God. Dummies like me. Oh. Okay, now this one's running. Setup job. Waiting, downloading. So, okay, so this has to build an entirely new. That's where caching comes in, yeah? God, thank God it does that. Thank God it does that. Create release on the GitHub. Whoa, that was a lot of stuff there. And because suck. God damn it. Could not find a config file using defaults. Git doesn't contain any text. See, I told you it was going to do that. All right, so I actually have to tag it. I bet you. Oh, thank you for the cool star. Well, I was like, well, how is it going to make a release if it doesn't know what tag it is? Yeah. So I'm running an action kind of prematurely. It's like, it's almost like I only want to run the build job, right? And not the release job. So how do I do that? You see what I'm saying? Is that two separate files? I have a feeling it is. What I want to know is this. Can I do this? You can control with if. But can I look, if I can I do this? Can I say on tags you see what I'm saying? Can I do that? But see, this needs build. You also do conditions or server files. What I'm saying is, but I want to know if this build is going to know to resolve to the other build thing. If they get combined, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? So I assume yes. If that's true, then instead of these things here, I could. They don't resolve. I was afraid of that. Yeah. Well, frankly, I don't need it. Because if I've got the build already, I actually don't think I need it. Because I don't really want to do the release every time, right? I want to make sure it'll build. It's kind of like two separate things. I'm going to keep them as separate tasks because yeah, I think two separate, because then I can actually, when I tag something, then boom, it can trigger the release thing, and the build will always happen, right? Yeah, baby. That's what I want. Then this guy comes out of there. And then this is only on tags. Those of you logic in one workflow. Okay. Well, I'm a noob, so I'm going to separate them. So release build. Okay, I'm gonna try this first. Okay. Git add dot git commit divide build.yaml and release.yaml. Oh, whoopsie. push. All right. Now, if I understand this correctly, that will just fire off my build only, which should succeed because it succeeded every time so far, right? So far, this should just do the build and be good, and it'll be a legitimate green. And then I'm going to trigger the release with the tag, and then we will be done. Dependency will work with several workflows, though. I don't think so either. I think you're probably right with that. So, yeah, build it. I'm pretty confident this is going to work because it already worked once, right? It was only the releasing that failed. I mean, that was not that much work, to be fair. And of course, this, yeah, I also wonder if this is going to cache differently, right? Damn, that was fast. It must use cached containers. Yeah, it did. Check it. That is super cool. That is super cool. And you know what? Hey, green, yay. All right, now it's time to tag it. Yes. Oh my God, if this works, this will be like the moment. Wait, we have to merge it. Should we merge it? If we merge it, is it going to trigger the build again? It is, right? I should only tag main. The ability to use community build steps, yes. I'm wondering. I think because we should accept. Okay, I'm trying to think of what the workflow would be, right? So somebody submits a PR, including me. It builds. We get to make sure we set up conditions to say, hey, if this PR doesn't actually build properly, screw you, right? It builds successfully, and I'm like, okay, we accept your PR. Boom, it goes in. It's going to run the build process again. You can do it again on the push condition, really. Would it be a merge condition? I mean, to be fair, I don't think we need to do a build again if the PR has a build in it already. Because what we're doing is we're linting and validating the thing actually builds, right? So I really don't need to do it again, other than to tag the release, which is a separate build process entirely, right? It's gonna, I assume. Argo CD, yeah, we have Argo CD at work. We play with that all the time. Yeah, Argo CD is cool. I really like it. I like it. I need to learn it better. The project is amazing. The way they manage that project is really great. There's a lot of best practices that I really like. So anyway, yeah, Argo CD is my favorite. Tekton is another big one. We have big usage of Tekton at work. I hate Tekton. I really hate it. Can we go on Russia by Wagner? Oh my God, really? That's actually happening? Whoa. You had a chance to use Argo? Argo is really cool. The whole monumental repo thing, though, I don't know if I'm a fan of that, but there's a coup going on. God, I got to read that about that. All right, we are so close, my friends, to being done, so I can go eat. Pierogi is moving with 25K meant. Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. Really? Holy shit, you just gave me goosebumps. Really? Wow, okay. GitHub Actions and a coup in Russia all in 1 hour. Okay, I'm gonna try it. All right, so you know what? It's gonna trigger a build, and nothing I can do about that. But I have to do it, right? So GH check it. So GH PR merge. This is so stinking cool, by the way. GitHub command line tool is so freaking cool. I love it. They had done such a good job on this. I cannot overstate it. In fact, look at that. It even deleted my local branch. Isn't that awesome? Git pull to get the latest. And I mean, it's just so clean. Okay, next. I'm going to go watch all those cars. Thanks for the links. I'm definitely going to get there. To watch the coup stuff. I want to get to a stopping point. So GH, wait, oh God, here comes the moment of truth. Git, tag, Wait, it's actually in our tutorial. It is. It's in here. Not this one. The other one. Specifying Go version. On push. Okay. Run go get. Oh, wow. Did it do go get by default? It must have, because you can't build without it. Go build and run. Yeah. Damn, this is cool, but that's not what I wanted. I think I added that one already to my notes. Yeah. This one has it, I think. It's go tag, whatever. And then push the tags. Get tag, yeah. Get tag, and then get push tags. Yeah. And I actually have this in tags already. Yeah, I have to get the tags right. Yeah, it's get tag dash f get push dash f origin. Actually, that's pushing the whole thing. We don't want to do that. We want to push just the tag. So, yeah, get tag v. Actually, this is a 0.1.0. Get push dash tags. Now that technically is a push, so let's go see it happen. I want to see the magic. I want to see the magic. I want to. Is this one because build with latest go? I think this is happening because we did the merge. Yeah. This is not happening because I think there's actually another thing happening. I think it's doing them one at a time. It's going to do this workflow first and then the other release one. I'm hoping. Maybe I did it wrong. I changed the tag, the on. I put the on tags. I think I probably have to have on create tags. What do you think? Moscow preferring for an attack? Oh my god. That's crazy. All right, so that built. Now, for some reason, it didn't trigger the release one. Yeah, look. Okay, so this failed. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, this. Wait, what? Did this work? Let's go. No. The release thing didn't work. Why not? I have an error. It's like, I don't know what to do here. Invalid type for on. I'm so close. I am so close. I'm just about ready. I know you really want to talk.
I'm just going to tell you this one thing. I did send your information to Nikki because her husband just got a computer science degree.
Nice.
And her 16-year-old son works for Cyber Ninjas.
Awesome. Cyber Ninjas is awesome.
Is it? I thought that was one of the crappy ones.
It's a franchise. They can't keep up.
I know, that's what I was saying.
They give you, but they do give you gold stars. We were just talking about the value of a gold star.
I told her that, like,
gold stars are fun.
yeah, so she was like, she was gonna send, because I told her husband was a photographer.
Yeah.
And so he wouldn't get fired. He got a computer science degree.
Computer science degree.
Yeah. So and then I was like, well, Rob.
Poor guy.
Rob knows the inside line.
Don't get a computer science degree and waste your money.
And that's why I was saying, well, he probably got it free through the college because he was already.
If it's free, go for it.
Who knows? Anyways, I was like, Rob knows the stuff to learn so that you can actually get it.
I guess, yeah.
And then I always tell Gabe stories. Gabe listening?
Yes.
I always talk.
Poor guy.
Is he listening?
Huh?
Is he listening?
Gabe's not listening today, but
because I always give the Gabe.
Apparently there's like a coup in Russia going on right now. People were telling me about it. It's like active right now. There's like tanks and everything.
Because they're done of like us sending their people to.
Yeah, it's like a real. I'm also just about ready to break through on my biggest achievement of the day. Iran is different. Okay, that's my wife. She's dying to talk to me, which is awesome. We're going to go talk. And then at 9, you guys know I'm going to Charlotte, right? We're going to go right around the bikes downtown Charlotte and video, like, I don't know, people in Charlotte. Get test books. I screwed up the workflow thing. I'm still learning. So apparently there's no such thing as on tags. So does this have to have a dash? What the hell? I don't know. Should it be create tags? I don't know what it is. Example, including branches for tags. Okie dokie. I'll go click on that. Oh, damn. That's the wrong thing. That's also the wrong thing. I had to, earlier today, I had to undox myself. Yeah. Wait, what? Latest stream. Hey, this is new. They didn't used to show this before. Was your most used emote? Pub John is my most used emote. Apparently I'm live too. You see that? It says I'm live. I'm just letting you know. I'm coming here because I want to click on a thing. Tags are under push. Oh, 4 minute fails. On push tags. Yeah? I trust you. I trust you. I appreciate you. Push it real good. I had to. I couldn't resist. You know what? I have to make a PR for that. I have to make a PR for that. I have to make a PR for that. Because I have been forcing myself to do the right thing. I know. Watch. You want to say something? Get revert workflows release. Oh yeah? How about this? How about that? Already. Git switch -c or the xrob /actions. GHPR. Wait a goldarn second. Copy temp release to .git workflows. Wait, where am I? Workflows, release, boom, git status. Where's that commit I had? Nope. Git commit dash workflows release dash m fix bork release YAML. Git push. But it's still not going to trigger because the tag's not going to trigger. So, oh, whoopsie. Oh, I didn't make a PR for this. GHPR create. There we go. FSB allow Wagner without resistance. The FSB is involved in the coup? Damn. That's a slap in the face for Putin right there. Putin's, long time FSB. That means they're done with his shit. Holy cow. Dude, all of Putin's FSB clout is now 0. That warms my heart. Can I just say? That warms my heart to know that the Russian FSB has finally decided that Putin is a menace. Because there's one panic in the Kremlin. No one can reach Putin. The current money St. Petersburg elites is Putin, and Putin is now the preferred choice. They support him. Because he's not going to... Damn. This is big news. What day is it today? June 23rd. That is a big day. Today is a big day, man. Watch those nukes. Watch out for nukes. Watch out for the nukes. If Putin has got some nukes stashed away someplace that he personally can push the button on, he'll do it. Because he doesn't give a shit. He wants to be Ivan Grozny. He wants to be like the great, leader who gets remembered for killing everybody. Or, if he had his way, he would totally pull a Rasputin and have his penis stored in formaldehyde. He would totally do that if he could, because he's like old school Russia oligarch. But yeah, but he's he's totally crazy, man. Well, and what else is new? Anyway, I wonder what Trump has to say about that. Well, no, that's not Trump. That's Reagan. I can't do impressions. Forget it. I'm working. I want to go do something. I want to talk to my wife and drink beer. I don't want to drink beer because it makes me fat, but I still want to do it. Not too far away. An ice cream before the nukes arrive. I'm only laughing because it's so terrifying. Live a little. Yeah. Yeah. Nukes be damned. Yeah, we got GitHub Actions to keep us happy and in a party mood. I don't even know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. Usually, at least I admit it. Look. All right, so that was successful. Green star. Sorry, green circle. And now what? Now what? Now we need to now. Okay, so that is already there. Now we need to tag. We need to do the tags. And one thing I've learned about tagging is that you usually don't want to re-tag something you already tagged. Yeah. I haven't had any beer, no. That's what you're wondering. The problem is that once I merge this, I'm going to find another problem. You watch. But then it'll always work, I assume. GHPR merge. Yes, squash or merge my PR. I'm doing this all from the command line because I want it to be done fast. Boom. Okay, so that's going to trigger another action because it's a push action, which I need to make it not do that. And I want this one to be done, and then when this is done, I'll do the tag again. And the tag is we have an event that's triggering off the tag, right? Hopefully the syntax will be proper off the tag, and we'll have, if that works, we may actually have binaries in the release, and I just don't know what to say about that. There's, you know what? I think the build project is wrong. I don't know if it's going to build everything. I don't know if it's going to build the thing under CMD. I don't think it's going to, actually. But we're about to find out. So we're getting so close, though. Git tag 1. Wait. Oh, damn. I screwed up. How do I untag? Git tag v 0.1.1. I was afraid of that. God damn it. So I don't care. Git push tags. The thing I think is going to happen is because the command is under CMD, I don't know if it's going to recursively build everything. I have a feeling it's not. Oh, damn. Why is it doing so many things? I'm going to be paying out the nose, man. I'm going to be paying out the nose. They're saying tanks in the middle of the city. No bills? Are you sure? God damn it. What is this? Release number 5. So the build worked, but this didn't work. I have a feeling this is because it's trying to build // and there's nothing there. Uh-huh. Oh, wait, it's still doing stuff. Oh, no. Release failed. kubeconf Windows x386. That's what I wanted. Oh, you know what? Building. Yeah, it's building the wrong thing. Yeah, it's fine. There's no binaries. There's no binaries. Release failed. Error. Build for kubeconfig does not contain a main function. Yeah. So I know exactly how to fix this. I know how to fix this. I should have caught this early. I am so close to doing this. This is taking me a long time, but I'm very, very close. Git switch -c rex rob build fix workflows release. Yeah, the build is not working actually. I'm so close, man. We want to build this. We want to build dot cmd kubectl kubeconf. That's what we want. That, I don't know why I didn't have that before. Git push. Wait, do I need to do that in the release too? Or does the release just know about that? How does it know what to build? It's trying to build the thing at the top level. How does it know not to do that? It's not using the previous build, right? That's a separate thing completely. So don't get your news effects from Twitter. Yeah, I know. But I remember I was in Russia actually during some of the uprisings. There was one uprising we were there for that the news focused in on one tiny little group that was fighting, and the rest of everybody was a peaceful protest. And it was like, aha, that's what happens. We need to figure out how to tell the releaser to build the thing in .cmd. Does that make sense? We are so close. Go releaser build cmd. Damn it, I just want to look it up. I really don't want to have to know everything else. It's going to make every single one, isn't it? Builds, there we go. Builds ID, default binary name. Main. Default is dot. There it is. Dot. How do I do that? Path to main echo. Yes. There it is. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But where do I put this? Where do I put this? In the action. Go in the releaser YAML file. Check out the code. Validate go releaser. With args check. Args release. I should probably have to do... Wait, environment. Can I pass an environment variable? How can I call go releaser from the command line without the YAML thing and tell it what to do for main? Can I pass it as an environment variable? Oh, GC flags. Oh, I bet it's an option I can do. I mean, I like all this in configuration stuff, but I go releaser.yaml. Multiple binaries. Go releaser.yaml. Oh, damn. Look at that. We need a go releaser file. Yeah. Oh, damn. Go release. I need one of these anyway, right? Go releaser.yaml. So builds, oopsie daisy. I mean, it's going to build everything, I would assume. Builds main dot slash cmd slash cube ctl k cube conf. That's really all I need. Add dot go releaser. Git add, wait, workflows. Yeah, we need, this is actually what we need to build. So yeah, okay. Okay, git add fix move point to dot slash cmd git push WebSphere to your LinkedIn. Oh my god, yeah, if you had links here, because they can't find anybody. There are so many companies, man. Huge big ass companies. Damn it, I gotta do a PR commit request. GHPR create. All right, so that should have been a push right there all by itself. All right, so then we can do our tag and it should work. We're getting there. God, we're so close. Banks. Oh yeah, hell yeah. That's the thing. It's like, it's super boring, horrible work, but it pays like crazy. Because it's the banks and it's big institutions and stuff. If you just like suck it up and, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Build fix. Build with the latest go. Succeeded. It succeeded, my friends. Raiders from Head Tennis. Holy cow. You know what? I'm hoping to wrap up here pretty soon. I'm doing my first GitHub action build of a Go Kubernetes plugin that will show you. I actually want to show this to Head Tennis. He might like it. Check this out, Head. Oh, damn. Thank you for that. Check this out, guys. Look at this. I love this. This is my new plugin. Oopsie. Look at that. This gives you this gives you everything from all of the kubeconfig files combined and organized so that it shows you the location of origin by using the source code of kubectl itself rather than this stupid ass view thing. So why is that cool? Because you can do this. I'm going to show you this. I just want to show it to Het really quick before he goes. So the cool thing about this is you can have more than one, right? So kubectl-kubeconfig, right? And then you can do this. You can say kubeconf dot context, right? Or pipe to context, jq.context. And as you can see, there's look. If I do the same exact thing using just good old kubeconfig. So this is this plugin I just made that I'm using. So this is the successful combination of all of the kubeconfig files, which can intermix the pieces that they use. So you can have like in this particular case, there's a prod cluster in this file and there's a prod cluster in this file. But this one overrides the other one, right? So if you wanted to see who wins, you could do this. You could say, I want to see kubeconfig dot clusters, and that will show you where they come from. Oops, kubeconf, not config. So that shows you the clusters. And if you don't want the cert authority, I mean, you can do that. You know, you could say, but you see, this shows you. And the cert authority data is redacted in the kubeconfig view. So this is actually the data that you want. This shows you that that comes from kubeconfig, that comes from kubeconfig, and this comes from kubeconfig. But actually, let's do clusters. Oh, context. What am I doing? Context. So there you go. So that shows that this context came from here, this one came from here, and this one came from here. So anyway, I want to show you that. And the only thing we're doing now is we're actually trying to make an automated release for the first time I've ever made it. And we're on the very final tasks for this. I'm trying to trigger it off the build now, and I can't tag it until it's, you know. Can you tag? Can I tag the PR? I mean, I should be able to, right? Wouldn't that trigger? Would tagging a PR trigger it? I'm guessing it would, right? Because it doesn't care what it's from. I think I might be able to do that without merging. I'm going to try it. Git tag v 0.1.4. Git tag git push dash tags. All right, let's see what happens here. Yep, it did it. Okay, so that triggered a build and a release. So the release is the one we care about. We got to see that. Release on GitHub. Go releaser, get the latest. Pull complete. Okay. Damn, look at all that stuff. Create a release on GitHub. God damn it. Sorry for the swears. YAML unmarshal errors? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my God. What did I do wrong? Is it builds or is it build? Could oh, I feel so embarrassed. Is it builds or build, my friends? Do you guys know? Here we go. Default build. God, it's so big. That's what she said. Builds. Oh. Look. It's a list. It's a list. It's a list. Alrighty. It's a list, my friends. So this has to be that. I am glad that I just realized you can tag stuff. Git commit dot go releaser dot m fix dot go releaser dot YAML errors. Git push is going to trigger a build, but then I'm going to go ahead and tag one right away because I want to. 5 tags. I mean, there's gonna be lots of things going on over here. We have lots of actions now, but the action I really want is the release action. This one right here. Build release. This is the one we really care about. The other ones are, we know those work because we already tested them. So please work. Please work. I beg you. We know that works. Already checked. Oh, we're making it. It got farther. It got lots farther. Look, dist cube Linux. Oh my god. Look at it, even put V1 behind it. Why the hell would it do that? Why is it putting V1 there? ARM V1. It's not working. It's like working longer than it did before. This is a good sign. Definitely a good sign here. Boy, it's going to make my life so much easier. Because I build a lot of little binaries all the time. So like my Pomo binary and everything. I can just like make a new release just by changing it. Oh, that looks like it did something good. Why is it doing V1 like that? I don't understand. It wasn't V1. It was like... It's building every binary is what it's doing. So this is curious. I'm just curious to see what the standards are. I bet you... Hopefully it doesn't do like all of them. It does ARM64. It does X386. Are you kidding me? Please tell me it's not going to do every single target distro. I think it is. Oh no. Okay, it did ARM64. I'm praying to God that the Go release tool by default does not do every supported distribution for Go. Because if it does, it's going to be like, we're going to be here forever. It's going to be like 40 different binaries. I have a feeling this is working though, because we're already way farther than we were before. So yeah, config dist config.yaml, writing effective config file. I should probably look at that file. I wish I could look into the file. That'd be great. It's building Windows now. Every time, okay, so the reason this is taking a while, every time it has to build a new target, it has to download all the binaries for that distro in order to statically link them. That's why it takes so long. I hope that this release thing gets cached, because all of those static binaries for every one of the Go build architectures is going to be cached in the image if it did the right thing. It always takes the longest to build to cross the file for a target OS for the first time, and after that it's not. It's building for everything, my friends. It is. Look at it. It's curious though, but it only built for one Linux. It only built for Linux AMD 64. It did all of the Mac builds, and now it's doing AMD 64, ARM 64, and X386. Dude, it's making us archives too? Shit, why are you failing? Why did you fail? That was not a... Why is it failing? SCM releases failed to publish artifacts. I don't want SCM releases. What the hell is that? I don't want the SCM releases. Could not release 403 resource not accessible by integration. What the hell does that even mean? What the hell does that even mean? We don't want SCM. How do I disable SCM builds? The SCM builds are like, it's getting like tar and shit. Publishing. It did all the other ones. What the hell? It gets so close. It got so stinking close. Hopefully it cached the binaries too. That would be even better. Could not release. What does that error mean? We are so close, my friends. We are so close. You need to drop from the path to publish. because you can't create a drop folder in the previous step. Just put a zip file. I don't know what that is. Insights into anything new. Why? Why is this a thing? Get a change your API. How can we reproduce this? Blah. It's been automatically locked. I don't know why. Issue publishing new release. Why does it do that? Failed to publish artifacts. No impact normal Terraform users. I have no idea what this means. I want to disable it. Release failed after whatever. Publishing SCM releases. Creating or updating releases. Tag, whatever. Repo. RDBX Rob kubeconf. That should not have been a problem. Error SCM releases failed to publish artifacts, could not release. I wonder if it's because it's a PR. I have a feeling that's because it's a PR. Yeah, let's do that. I have a feeling that's what it is because it didn't actually create it. It doesn't exist. Yeah, I only tagged the, yeah, that's the reason. It tried to publish it using the PR, but the PR does. Okay, that makes total sense. Oh, okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. GitHub PR merge. Squash and merge. All right, this is going to work. I am very confident this is going to work. So now we need to do the actual tag, right? So git tag dash L. There's all our tags. Yeah. It's funny because it's been that was definitely the reason. That has definitely got to be the reason. So we're going to do this. We're going to tag only this time. We're going to push. Before we were pushing to the branch, but it was still tagging the branch and the main one, and so it didn't have the actual code. So that didn't have the actual tag in it, I'm guessing. So git tag v0.1.6 git tag. I don't think this is going to work unless it's going to merge the tags in. Oh wait, wait, what? Did it merge the tags? Can I even tag a repo without allowing me the PR? Or does it automatically qualify as a tag? Does it automatically qualify as a tag? Can I tag things to, I guess I must be able to. If I lock down the branch, I don't know if I can. Git tag v0. Oh wait, I don't think I can. I don't think I can push tags against main. Oh, apparently you can. Okay, I learned something. I learned something that if you lock down the main branch, you can still push tags to it. So pushing is not being blocked. Okay, this is going to work. Wait. Yeah. This is definitely going to work because we now have an actual tag on it. I am very confident this is going to work. Is it going to use the cache files? That is yet to be seen. We shall find out. Looks like no, because it's rebuilding all the files. Damn. Yeah, here we go. It's building the binaries. And it had to it's going to have to rebuild the main binaries. So it's rebuilding. It only builds. Okay, so by default, it only builds AMD64. That's important. This is it, my friends. This is it. I have a feeling this is it. Please work. Please work. I want to go have fun on a Friday night. It's almost time for me to take off and go downtown. I'm just going to drive downtown with my bike and ride my bike around for a bit. Tags don't change the history, so it's okay to lock branches, I guess. I guess that must be the reason, yeah. I learned something today. I did not know that. Yeah, I still want to go biking tonight, so we're gonna eat and then I go bike. We'll probably won't get downtown till like 9 or 10, and I'll just bike around during late night, and we'll just be wild and crazy or whatever. So this part worked last time, so I guess we're good there. So that built Linux for ARM and for 386. That built 3 different versions of Linux. ARM64 v1, ARM64, and 386. Apparently the ARM64 v1 is a different architecture. I did not know that. And x386. So I guess there's multiple OSs there. I mean, architectures. And so that's building the Darwin ones, which are for Mac. I did not know there were 2 different AMD 64 chips. There's an AMD 64 v1 and there's an AMD 64 something. I learned something today. So that'll run on Mac. I think I really... Oh, and here come the Windows ones. So the Windows gets exe added to the end of it, as always. It's so funny because I actually coded all of this stuff, and now I don't need to code it. I should never have needed to code it. So Go Releaser is definitely the way to go for this. I kind of want to bring Go Releaser into our system internally, because then if I make any changes, I can just get the Go Releaser will automatically make the changes, right? So I might do that. Actually, no, we'll probably just wait until GitHub Actions are enabled, because we have to port all our source code from internal on-prem enterprise with no actions to actions within GitHub. We're going through a huge migration this year. We're getting all of our code off of GitHub Enterprise on-prem. So that's a huge effort all by itself, but that includes the activation. We've had actions enabled, but we haven't had the infrastructure to support actions because it costs money, and we have to buy it and set it up yourself. And the new system that they're using, that infrastructure is already there. So basically, we get actions, and as soon as we get actions, we get this, which is why I'm learning actions today. It's one of the main reasons I'm going through it, because I'm actually also building a release. So I'm actually going to take what I learned today, and I'm going to apply it to work so that I can create a Go Releaser setup for this binary for kubelogin for work. And then even though Go Releaser is not going to be working right now, we'll have to like do it by hand. It'll be set up for it, so when we actually do our deployment. No files matched. Oh my God. So close. I was so close, but no cigar. I'm gonna have to come back to this another day. I can't play this anymore. We got that problem again. What the hell? Calculating checksums. It made it so much farther. Failed to publish artifacts. API releases 430. Resource not acceptable by integration. What the hell does that mean? That's a new error. That is a totally new error. A key for write permissions. I didn't pass the key, but I thought that was provided. I'm gonna have to come back to it because this is super interesting though. We're very, 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 very close. I suspect the reason it's not working is because there's like a key or something that I'm still missing. You know what I mean? It's got to be that. So, I mean, resource not accessible by integration. I don't even know what that means. Hello, thanks for the answer. I took the advice, and as far as I understand, this can't be done directly in the workflow. message, blah, blah, blah. Reservation token. Are you kidding me? Eventually, I want to pass this token to the ME I can create with Packer build. Did you try using a personal access token in your curl instead of a GitHub token? Server delayed reply, yes. I have that works for me. I was learning toward GitHub tokens since it's a temp token. Yeah. I should tell you, use configure permissions, use pat, override permissions and works for file itself. Configure permissions and action settings. Huh. Under settings actions. Go to settings actions in the workflow permissions section. Give actions read and write permissions that provide your token with rights to modify your repo. Oh, damn. That's an easy fix. That is a super easy fix. Only now I can't show you that. I have to give the token read write access. Yeah, I got it. That is definitely the fix. Go to owner repo settings actions in the workflow permissions and read write permissions. I'm gonna hide because I don't know if this is gonna dox anything. So give me a second here. So settings actions. Settings actions. And allow all actions and reusable workflows. Disable actions. Allow blah, blah, blah. Save artifact and log retention 90 days. Fork pull requests and outside collaborators require approval first time. Workflow permissions. Choose the default permissions granted. I can show you this. So it says read and write permissions, read repository contents and package permissions. Workflows have read permissions of repo for the contents of package scopes only. Workflows have read and write permissions for the scopes. Choose whether GitHub Actions can create pull requests or submit approvals per pull request reviews. No. Save. Okay, so my permissions are updated. And I don't... Is it going to run it again? I doubt it. I doubt it. I think I'm going to have to go do the thing again, right? Can I click on redo? That would be so cool. I can say retry. Rerun job. Rerun failed from the 3 dots. Recess badge. Rerun failed. I don't want to run all of them. I just want to run this one. Rerun failed jobs. All right. Release on GitHub. Yes. Rerun failed jobs. Oh my God. I am so excited. I can feel the anticipation. Oh. I hate that it has to like rebuild it every time though. That's kind of annoying, you know? Yeah. I am so confident I'm going to start packing up. I wish... Wait, see, it has to like do the build all over again. That part is horrible. I hate that it has to download all that stuff all over again. That takes forever, you know? This is my first action, my first go build action, so I feel like, please, I almost have a gold star. Almost have a gold star. Yes, and then I'm ready to go. Now I can help automate our Go building with Go Releaser. Actually, you know what I can do? I can integrate this for building our new API functionality. Yep. Hell, we could build it so that it actually deploys to the Kubernetes cluster if we wanted to. GitOps C kind of thing. We probably need to do that. GitOps is where it's at. It really is. It is. It's totally where it's at. It's better than, yeah. We actually have a GitOps process. I don't know how much I can talk about, but we have a GitOps process for naming new user rather than like run a program. We update a file on GitHub that has everybody's current namespaces on it. And when we do that, it synchronizes notices the new ones and makes them. So it's very declarative. It's super sweet. There's a guy on my team who made that. Super, super sweet. It's really, really pretty. And they use Argo CD for that, by the way. Yeah. I love it. Because it's so declarative. It's like you change a repo that's got a text-based... I mean, in the old days, we would make a program that would run, that would push data to a database, and the database would have a trigger, and then the trigger would go off and it would run the thing. But if anything failed in that process, you're screwed. Using declarative GitOps, you can regularly check the stuff to see if it succeeded. If it didn't, you can come back and try it again. Or you can say, hey, we're removing it. It's the whole Kubernetes idea. It's the whole, is this pod healthy or not kind of idea. Is it still running? It's the whole declarative policies thing, which is a really, really great way to manage complex infrastructure, if you ask me. Because you're always like, what is the state of the desired state, as opposed to, what is the task I have at hand that I'm trying to do? So therefore it's like, and that's exactly how you would operate with humans. You would say, okay, go keep trying to make a new user account until you finish successfully. That's kind of the long instructions you're giving an admin or somebody to go add a new account, right? You're not saying, go try to add the account one time, and if it doesn't work, come back and bother me and tell me it didn't work. See what I mean? If you tell a junior admin and they go back and I tried to make it and it didn't work. I said, well, why doesn't it work? I said, because the server was down. I said, did you try it again when the server was up? No, you told me to just try it. So the declarative idea is implied even in human systems management, right? So, that's the way to think about architecture in general, in my opinion. Just in general. It's actually the way to think about anything. I want the dishes to be washed. Well, I went to wash the dishes and I couldn't do it because the plumbing was down or the power was out or something. I see, so did the power come back? Did you try again? No. Well, you should keep trying to do the dishes until the dishes are done. And then in this world of AI, which, is constantly trying to finish things successfully, and, oh, please don't tease me. Don't tease me. Don't GitHub Actions. Don't you dare tease me. This looks, we're getting farther along here. Yes. Yes. Yes, baby. Release on GitHub. Damn. Do I have a release now? Watch me not have a release. I have a green circle, but I don't have a please. There's a release. Oh my God. I feel so powerful. I feel so powerful right now. Look at this. I made all of this and didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. There's my gold star. I like that it tars up binaries so that they can bypass your, Actually, I would not have tarred him, but you know what? That's probably a good idea. You know why? Because if you don't tar it, then the binary won't make it past your OS binary detection thing. So that's actually probably a good idea. Set it free. Oh my God, look at that. What is it? Even gives you the checksums to make sure you gotta be fucking kidding me. It makes MD5 checksums. Holy shit, this is awesome. This is awesome. Everyone's like, yeah, it's been around for 5 years, Rob. I don't care. I still think it's awesome. Good night. Go to bed. Everybody go to bed. Thank you for all the help. I am now officially, you can get a copy of the KubeConf plugin 0.1.6 here by downloading it. I wish it wasn't, I wish it, yeah. I wish the name was a little bit better, easier to parse. Because people are going to want to download that, right? fix point to command changelog. Yeah. That was the thing that we did that triggered it. Yeah. I imagine it's going to be better. Oh my God. That is so cool. Anytime I make any change to this now, it's going to make me a new build. It only makes a new release if I tag a new release. Yeah. So yeah. I should probably put over here, I should probably put like how to install it, right? Show people how to install it. Oh my God, that's so cool. All right, it's time to go raid somebody. I'm out of here. I got food. I can smell it in the other room. YouTube, thank you so much for joining me and sitting through this long video. I'm gonna try to go. I might not go down. I might cancel tonight, but I'm gonna talk to my wife and see what's up. Talk to you a bit. Bye, YouTube.